What's going on, LFG fan? Welcome back to another episode of the LFG Podcast, your favorite podcast for anything and everything in pop culture. As always, it's your favorite three, Jet, J-Mag, and Cody, back with another confirmed banger episode this week. Boys and girls, we got a lot to talk about. We have the movie of the week, the newest edition in the DCU, Supergirl. Give you our thoughts and opinions on that, and that should be a good time. And then the What He Watches are gonna be a lot. We got the season finale of From. We got House of the Dragon season 3 episode 2. We got the entirety of the Avatar The Last Airbender season 2. We have the entirety of The Bear, the final season. All those reviews, ladies and gentlemen, are coming straight to you, courtesy of the LFG pod. So before we get into all that, we are going to go over the box office for this weekend. So probably to the shock of nobody, Toy Story 5 is at number 1. A whopping 21 million this weekend. Number 2, Supergirl, 9 million. Now obviously this is for today. But the ranking is still the same. Obsession, Disclosure Day, and Jackass, Best and Last, rounding out the top 5 right there. That's
Obsession
that's
above
crazy.
Disclosure Day, week 2, 3, right? That is kind of crazy though. That is really, I think so. That is crazy.
I think everyone that wanted to see Disclosure Day saw it, and it's like, is there more to see?
Well, it's just
more for the fact that Obsession's in week 6?
Yeah, it's been like
7
for a month.
It's been going like that though,
and it's still pushing 3 million.
That's crazy.
They're just going back and back and back.
Dang.
It literally says right there, it's been 45 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is crazy. Man, Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War over the Mandalorian and Grogu, how the mighty have fallen.
38 days.
That's kind of crazy. It's been that long. It doesn't even feel that long.
I guess so. Scary Movie over Masters of the Universe is kind of nuts to me.
Really?
I mean,
I feel
people
like that
still
was
seeing
a
Scary
bigger
Movie?
No.
Oh,
that's
for sure,
why.
for sure.
They're
Yeah.
clearly not.
I mean, over Masters of the Universe, though.
Because, well, yeah.
But there we go. That is of June 28th today. And then if we go to the worldwide box office, we'll give you the numbers for that. So the Super Mario Galaxy movie is chilling at $1 billion. Michael is at 977. So like we said last week, still trying to get to that $1 billion mark. Project Hail Mary, that's not moving. So 3, Project Hail Mary, 4, The Devil Wears Prada 2, 5, Pegasus 3. Toy Story 6 is at a whopping 585 already in its second weekend. Right under that is Hoppers, which should give you a little bit of a view right there. Toy Story is going insane. Obsession is at 370. I don't know if it'll hit 4, but it just being at 370 alone is ridiculous. Backrooms number 9 is at 330, and then to round out the top 10, Star Wars, Mandalorian, and Grogu is at 325. So that is the top 10 of the year right now.
What I'm seeing?
What happened?
Please tell me y'all see it. Pegasus 3, 1.3 million domestic, 655 million foreign.
It's a foreign. That's got to be it's a foreign film.
I mean, yeah, but that's like everything usually is a split. This is like 98%. Like, jeez.
Yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy.
That movie has to be insane.
I mean, Neza was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that is your top 10. That is what our box office is looking like currently. Like we said, we're about to be in the back half of 2026. So obviously this will all shake up at the end of the year. But that's what we got going on right now.
Dang, with that, our first half of the movies, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Second half starts now. Next week, starting, Thursday. Dang. Craziness. here we go. Second half. Me and Cody believe that's going to be stronger than the first. It's got a tough task, but still,
Can't
we'll
wait
see.
to see how that all shakes up. But LFG fam, let's get into these reviews. Gentlemen, what are we starting with first?
Cody, what do you want to start with?
Probably From, right?
All right. Let's get into From then. Season finale for From. You guys have, if you guys have been watching the pod, this whole 8-week run, right? Oh no, 10-week run, right? It's 10 episodes. Then you guys kind of more or less know our feelings on that. So let's see how we felt on this final episode of this season. Did it disappoint? Did it not? Let's go around the horn. Let's get ratings for the episode, for the season, and just general thoughts. Cody?
Ooh, From, man. I've been consistently like a very like high person when it came to From. Every time I see TikTok comments and videos or people like, this show is dragging, this is just lost all over again, they don't even know what they're doing, we never get answers. I've always been defending From for the past 3 seasons. Season 4 started off decently strong and I was still defending it. Man, oh man, did they fall, man. I think it was around probably episode 4 and on. It went downhill. Like in terms of like just what am I watching? Like what's going? Like nothing's happening. We're not getting no progression, and I just became one of those people. I feel like the show just literally does not progress, and we was getting to a point where it was like we real life we're waiting a week for 5 minutes of an episode, and it's like even in that 5 minutes, nothing's happening, and it's just it just got too much. So for the season as a whole, no, well, I get to the episode. So finale, man. Whew, that there is how you do not do a finale. That is very disappointing in ways finale wise. You know, I'm expecting something grand to the point where I'm like, and it was grand to some extent, but like finale wise, it didn't end like a finale. It ended like I was watching middle of the season, and we like I feel like the finale of this season felt like the climax, or not the climax. What's it called when you're at the middle of the climax? Yeah. It felt like the climax of the season. Like we just hit a peak, and now we're about to like see the ending. That's what this felt like. We got somewhere finally, but it's at the end of the season, so it just defeats the purpose. And now we have to wait a whole year just to see. Like it's crazy. But we're gonna talk on it. The rating for the finale, because like at the end of the day, I'm rating this as a finale too, so that comes into play heavily. So as a finale, I'm gonna have to give it like 3.
Ooh, a 3?
As a finale, I'm gonna have to give it a 3. As an episode, this is probably one of debatably the best episodes of the show. And that's where it's like contradicting, you know what I mean? Like as a finale, this show disappointed the hell out of me. But you know, because it is what it is. As an episode though, that's a different conversation. I'm just specifically saying as a finale, because that was disappointing as a finale. Because now we have to wait a year. Like that's what I'm saying. Like we have to wait a year. Season as a whole, it was more than half that I was talking shit for. So it has to be a 5 or lower. So as a season, I'm gonna say 5 because of what we're gonna talk. I'm gonna say 5.
All right. Let me pick it up from there because I don't think Jet was really quiet yesterday. So we'll see what he thinks about it. Cody was a little rough on that finale thing, but we have the same sentiments. This episode, I'll start with the episode, was fantastic. Great episode. I loved what was going on. Great clincher moments, like, oh shit, what's gonna happen here, what's gonna happen there. Hybrid was fucking insane. That was cool to see. So yeah, a lot of stuff happened in this final episode, but much like Cody said, this felt like if you put this episode in any other season before this, it's another fucking episode, really. It's that, you know, midway season type shit. So for that season finale, yeah, I definitely agree with that point. It's like, dang, as a season finale, we're finally get something, but that's it. It's wraps. We're done, and we gotta wait now. It's like you guys wasted a whole season, it seems like, and we just really got everything in that one episode. We could have literally just maybe had that one episode on an episode before this to explain the whole shit. But no, the episode was good as a finale. I agree with Cody. I had a 3. I don't know about a 3. That seems way too harsh as a finale thing. I could see this as a 5, like an average type thing. Like I was expecting more. For it to just end like that when we just saw these two beings, I guess you could say, throughout the entire show, really, and then this season more so with Men in Yellow, and then just be like, oh, all right, well, we'll see you guys next season. Like, what the fuck? So that was disappointing. I literally was like, what? We're done? I didn't even realize it was over. Like, I thought that was still more to go. So that was disappointing. But episode was strong, like I said. Season overall, there was some highlights in there, but I mean, really, that's what it was. You're watching highlights of a season, and you could pretty much just get the gist of it in that. I think I'm at a 6. I think I'm at a 6 for the season. The final episode, just as a general episode, I think was a 10. And then this is that 2 score shit that Cody hasn't brought up in so long. You know, there used to be a thing.
It has been a hot minute, man.
I've got 2 ratings. But yeah, I think it does fit here. So yeah, 10 for the episode, and as a finale, a 5. So if that makes sense, I hope it does. If it doesn't, oh well. But that's just my thoughts. That's just Cody's thoughts. Like I said, Jet was quiet yesterday because we did watch this. We group watched this. Like I wanted us to do that. I was like, let's go. We've been on this ride together all season. We've been talking away. We've been talking on the pod. So wanted to watch it like that. And Jet was quiet for the most part. So Jet, take it away. What did you think?
I guess kind of interesting because while I do think that what you guys are talking about, your criticisms are valid in some instances, I do feel differently. I thought it was obviously a great episode. I don't think anyone can deny that. But since you are also joining in on the split rating fun here, I didn't think it was a, because I don't know, because I guess like from at least from my interpretation of what you were saying, it's just kind of like where it stopped, because because everything else was great in my opinion. Like we had 2 deaths. There was some crazy thrills. I thought that whole car scene was crazy. Her breaking the, like there was a bunch of stuff in there, and I enjoyed it. There obviously wasn't maybe a good number of reveals, maybe, and because of that, there's going to be a lot of work to be done in season 5. But as far as like, you know, enjoying what they set was the last episode, I mean, I thought it was really good.
Yeah, me and Cody agree with you right there. Like, you said nothing wrong. Like, there's nothing wrong.
So that's why he's like a 3. I'm like, God damn.
This was an average finale. Like, this was an average finale.
Finale.
Like, I feel like.
Go ahead.
I feel like there should be another episode right after. Like, oh fuck, let's go. We're getting into the finale now. Let's fucking go, type shit. So that's just like, no, we're done. We'll see you next year. You know, like, damn, shit.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and act like what you guys are saying is crazy. I don't know. Like, the episode ended, and I didn't feel how you guys felt, I guess. Yeah. Like, I was just like, damn, that's crazy. And I guess to argue against myself a little bit, kind of how, you know, the last season ended, and, you know, seeing the Man in Yellow, that was a crazy way to end that. And it was kind of like, damn, like, I need I need it back. Yeah. And I obviously don't feel that strong about it, but I do still, like, you know, this is the last season coming up, and you know, I'm excited to see it. So, I don't know. I get, like, because the episode's great. The episode was phenomenal. I'm at a 10, I think, for that, and then probably like a 7, an 8, somewhere. I don't know. Okay. Like, I don't. Me personally, I can't grade it that hard finale wise if I think the episode was great. Like, that, it's just kind of weird, because the only point really to take away is that just where they stopped.
Yeah.
And it's like, am I going to take away 7 fucking points for that? Like, it's a little crazy, but yeah, that's where I'm at.
Don't worry, because the problem is that, jeez, I wish I could. I really do. Why do I even try? stick.
That's because I feel like I mean, I said everything already. I said like, it's not just the ending. It's like, I don't know. I just feel like if there was another, like the way it ended, it did just stop. But the way it ended didn't make me feel like, oh fuck, next season's gonna be fucking insane. Like the Man in Yellow killing, what's his name, did. Like it just felt like, oh shit, talismans are gone. Next episode's about to be fucking crazy. There's no talismans. Like what's gonna happen? It didn't end like on a like, oh, heartbeat, let's go kind of situation. I'd have to go back and watch the other seasons to see exactly, because I don't remember exactly how they all ended and do that. We did that for Invincible and we got a pretty good picture of those finales. So it'd be interesting to see how these rank up and maybe not be as harsh. Maybe it's just, I don't know, recency bias, the way it just ended like that. But that'll be interesting. See if I can do that.
Okay.
Well, I mean, like I said, because you can go.
No, go ahead. I don't already forgot.
It's because like I
don't
said,
worry.
The last season, the Man in Yellow and killing Jim. So that was like crazy. I was like, oh my God, I'm in shock. Like we're seeing this. Julie's fucking story walking. She has different hair. Like what the hell's going on? So, obviously that ending of an episode trumps this clearly, but just because, damn, 7 points is crazy. Man.
Okay. You can't end the season. Like cliffhangers are fine, right? Cliffhangers are fine. Mm. But they gave us something that I feel like isn't necessarily a cliffhanger. It's more like we made 2 parts and we gave y'all half of it. Like this felt like it should have been a 2-hour-long season finale, and they gave us only 1 hour of it because there's so like, and obviously there's more. That's what I'm saying is a cliffhanger, but it's like it was so open-ended of a cliffhanger. It's like we have situations left and right, which obviously could be answered in the next season. But it's like when you think about it all as an episode, they gave us the beginning of something and didn't finish it. Like if they would have finished off what was happening in the episode, and then a hard cliffhanger happens at the end, like that's fine. But we got cut off in the middle of everything happening, like completely. We're literally gonna start next season right where this stuff just ended. Like we're gonna pick back up and Fatima's fighting the monsters. What else happened in this episode? Because we haven't even talked about the episode.
The red lightning. I don't know.
The red lightning.
I don't know what's going on with that.
Sun came up. Sun came down. Sun came back up. Like it's just a bunch of stuff that happened, and it's like that's fine for a cliffhanger, but we're missing. Like I feel like we're missing something, and that's where it's bothering me. It doesn't feel like a cliffhanger where I'm like, oh my God, what's about to happen next season is about to be crazy. It felt like I'm missing something. Like something's not right here. Like something is literally just gone. Like they took it out.
There's a piece missing.
Yeah. Like, and that's where I'm just like, this doesn't feel like a finale at all, and that ruins it. But that's just because I'm speaking solely on a finale aspect. As an episode, it was great. This is great. This is probably they ate.
But see, I'm not even trying to discredit what you're saying. I'm just trying to get to where you're taking 7 points from that. Because do you have any other negatives?
Well, no, it's solely off the aspect of finale.
And that's 7 points
as a finale. Like we're gonna look back, and this is clearly the best episode of the season. We're gonna look back and be like, their best episode was the finale, and the finale, they could have threw it in the middle of the season. The season probably would have been the best season if they would have did that like that. But no, we took 5-6 episodes out throughout the season, literally just bullshitting until the last 5 minutes, and then we're like literally, what was it? Okay, Jada Extreme. We didn't get his trip until the next episode. Took the whole episode to trip. Oh, he followed the door. Next episode. We talk about the door, then we sidetrack to some bullshit. We ended it. End of the episode. All right, let's tear down the door. It's like, fuck, we're 3 episodes deep after we found out about this door. It's like, bro, we could have been did this. Like, you take all that out, and then we have more to do, and it's like, the pacing just became horrible in this season. And I guess that's where I don't know if everybody else in the community felt like it's been this bad since the beginning, but I'm on board with it now. Like,
I mean,
yeah, for sure. Could you imagine a final shot? Like, okay, you get them dumping the talisman, and just like a final shot. Like, the whole thing we've been saying is the town is level 1. Just like a zoom out of the fucking town, and then you just start getting the grand scope, and you start seeing shit that we haven't seen yet. That'd have been kind of crazy. Like, oh fuck, what's that? Oh, what the fuck is that? That's where we're going next season. Get ready. I don't know, just to get you that hypeness for next season. I don't know.
But we got left off on a question you can't even answer. What is he dumping them in the tree for? We don't even know.
To me, was that not the tree that Boyd found him in?
I don't know. I thought he found them in like a little
it's just
bush
resetting.
thing. I could have sworn he found like there was like a little bush and he moved the grass and then it was just all laying on the wall. That's what I remember.
I thought it was inside a tree. Like
it was
I think he went to go hide inside a tree and he saw them in I think if I remember.
I don't know. To me it felt like a little cave somebody dug, like a little like
mm-hmm.
I don't know, but we got to see it again. But I don't know
because it just seemed like they're putting the talismans reset for next game.
Because and that makes sense, but it's like now we're theorizing and then don't take down the bottle tree. They took down the bottle tree. I think they're gonna win this time. So the bottle tree didn't matter anymore. They're gonna win now. Like the boy.
I don't know if he just thought they weren't gonna get the bones.
And I mean that could be the case, but it's like the boy in white is not the way he's the way he's intervening is so like minimal and it's just so useless that it doesn't help no fucking body. When the man in yellow, he's putting pain.
He's killing motherfuckers, bro. He's directly affecting how the game is played. Like crazy.
The boy in white. Let me go straight to Victor, the guy that doesn't want to tell nobody nothing. What are we doing? I'm trying to save your lives. Like you're just Victor. Tell Boyd. He's the man we need to tell. Why aren't you telling him that?
Yeah, that's why I said season 5 is gonna have to do a lot.
It's gonna have to do a lot.
If nothing else, that opener should be a fucking banger. Like it should.
That's what I said.
If they decide to like time skip some shit and just be like, that was crazy that date, huh? Oh fuck no.
Fuck no. And that's what I'm saying. Next season, mark my words. Next season, if it picks up right where it left off, and we get a whole episode of the second part, that's the part 2, and it's gonna piss me off because it could have just been a 2-hour finale.
Yeah, I agree with that point, but it's gonna be a great fucking opener if they just pick it. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
It's gonna be so good.
Fucking, yeah, it's gonna be bittersweet type shit. Like, damn. I don't know. We'll see. I think
nothing came. We can talk about the season 2. Nothing came of Acosta searching for stuff in the thing. That was useless. Yeah. Obviously, Elgin useless.
Story walking
useless. Thrown out the window.
Yeah. The Lake of Tears,
forgotten about
for now.
Now,
that's all. It's always for now. It's always maybe
next for now. Let's wait another season after we heard about this from season 2. What else happened in the season or the episode?
If Jim was really there, I mean, he's the one that told them about the Lake of Tears.
Yeah.
Who knows what that was? If that was even real or what?
Technically, we got 2 more deaths. So, if the theory stands, there should be 2 more nightmares coming.
Oh, Elgin's nightmare and
yeah.
Mario. I mean, but yeah, it's really just set up for the final season, which again, like, because we were kind of theorizing before, all this played out that, maybe like the finale is them escaping and then they end up somewhere. We're still in the fucking town traps.
We're
so
still in the town
trap. And it's worse. He picked up all his talisman, and they got to find somewhere to live. We're gonna see that.
See that might be the catalyst to get them to leave the town, right? Like, or at the end of because I see the comments after Jet's TikToks. There's still a talisman in the caves. Yep. Whether they go get that or not, I think there was
one
theories.
In the hospital.
There's theories in the hospital. Yeah. Oh yeah, because it was underneath
Colony House.
Colony House. So then again, they may not leave. I hope this is the catalyst for them to leave and let's go fucking explore what the fuck's going on in level 1. So, but then again, it might not be. So. It's tough.
It's going to be interesting, though, because if they do everything how they're supposed to, they get ready, as the sun is going down. So, like, they should notice, like, where the fuck is my talisman? So they'll have a little bit of time, I'm thinking, to at least, like, talk to people or go up to Colony House, do whatever they got to do. But, yeah, that panic is going to go crazy because they're going to realize, damn, where the fuck are talismans?
Do we know how much time was lost when it went from night to day? Does the day even just pick up from wherever it was? Like those, let's just say it was a 2-hour time frame. Did they lose those 2 hours of daylight? Right. I mean, it was tough to say right now, but
I would think it would be like when they summon the Dragon Ball, or summon the Dragon Ball. Like it's just a night.
It's just not. Yeah, but it's still the same time. Yeah, so then they presumably lost time, and maybe night just fucking shows the fuck up because they just lost track of time.
Yeah.
And they don't have time to actually prepare. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting.
Somebody hasn't drove into town since Sophia, and I don't know. We don't even know how that works. How people just decide like randomly come into town. I don't know.
I just don't see them answering everything, man. That's just a lot.
That
Shit
too
is
much,
a lot.
Like we
They'll,
need a
they'll
flashback.
answer the main stuff, but you know,
they're gonna forget shit. They're gonna forget
yeah.
shit. Huh? Yeah, they're gonna forget shit. People are gonna be, where the fuck was this? Where the fuck was that?
We need a flashback.
What happened here?
Man.
Yeah,
they need to explain all this shit.
Like a great show answers like 90% of everything, and I just bro. There's just so much, man.
Why is Julie's story walking? Why couldn't Randall do it or Marielle? Why they were all with that when they were all screaming on the wall in the day? What
I would imagine that answer is just because who her mom is.
Okay, explain. They had no explanation for Martin, how he even knew who they were.
Yeah, Martin. That's what he's the one that told us that. I'm curious about Martin. That's like, yeah, I need.
How did he know Boyd was down there in that tunnel or in that hole in the?
Yeah.
How did he know? Like, it's just too much, man.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they can't fuck around next episode. Next season, they can't do it. They can't do it. They got to start episode. All right, we're answering this shit. Next episode, we're answering this shit. Get ready. Here we go.
Yeah.
How does a town work? What the fuck is going on with shit opening up and closing in the kitchens? Like, it's like that stuff. Like, they'll answer the main stuff. Like, there's no way. But again, it's so much stuff to cover. It's crazy.
Because why can the Ankui kids only say Ankui? Why is the boy in white only seeing one person at a time? Or not one person at a time. But it's so random, man. Like, it's too random.
We'll see. Damn. Could be because they've been different times every year, right? That they drop them every different months. I don't think it's ever been the same month they drop it. So
they better have started filming two seasons, one or something.
I don't know what's gonna happen with Fatima, but hopefully her golem's not for nothing.
No,
they spent a lot of time with that shit. Like,
I'm trying to figure out what's gonna happen with her in general if they get out. Like, she just magically gets cured, or like,
once she leaves that area, I mean, it's gone. Or they break the curse, and now they're not living forever, so that half of her dies, and she's back to being regular. I could see that.
And then these people just gotta get. Like, whoever survives just got to get, like, acclimated back to society. Like, that's crazy.
How would you feel if they wipe their minds since, like...
Ooh, that pissed me off. They go back to normal.
And they don't remember?
They go back to normal. They lose the memories from...
Somebody has to remember that shit.
They start seeing shit.
Tabitha and Jade have to remember it.
Maybe.
They have to. I was going to say, like... Go ahead, because it sounds like you.
I was just gonna say it just depends on how it's done. I mean, we obviously know, ending a show, ending a movie is the hardest thing to fucking do. Something this complex. I don't know what they cooked up for an ending, the resolution to all this, but I just see that shit being so divisive. It's like the ending to From, like, what satisfies the majority? I don't know. What is the answer? Where are they? I don't know. I don't know what does it for people. I don't know what's going to do it for me. I don't know. I don't have a perfect ending in my head. I really don't.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Like, all them dying, all them going. I don't know. I don't know.
I still feel the same. Go ahead.
No, what were you about to say?
Do you still feel the same if they were to just like lose? If the boy in white loses the game and they just reset it with new players? How'd you feel? Do you still feel the same?
I would like that, man. For what we getting right now, I would like that.
Just fuck it, wipe the board.
That means that they can never win. It's at the end of the day, we've been constantly told that this is a story that's happened multiple times. So why this time is it different?
Just because that's how shows work.
Yeah, I know, but that's how it would be so much better. Yeah. No, not so much better. It would be so good in my opinion that was one of the.
Yeah, if this was really just another, they just decided to show us a game, the game being played, and it's not the one that they win. That'd be I mean, I wouldn't be mad at that either. Like we talked about that earlier. I wouldn't be mad at that. But you were gonna say?
I was just gonna say, like, I guess people can attest this to the man in white just likes to fuck around. But like, clearly we can
Man in
see
Yellow.
that Man in Yellow. He can do something with his blood. You know, when somebody takes his blood, he can do shit. So it's like they could have at multiple points, literally, any chance, probably just put his blood in everybody's food, drinks, something. Like, why is he picking and choosing? Why did he specifically go to Victor's dad and make him hallucinate, seeing like all that? You know what I mean? Like, that's such like a slow burn type of like random thing to do when you could have just poisoned everybody. Like
rules. He can't just do that. Like he can't. Why wouldn't he just kill everybody? You know.
You're right.
It's just rules of the game. You know, maybe if they find out, and then we see like, well, Elgin found out, so maybe if a player finds out, then you can directly affect him. You could try to shift him or kill him. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. From.
No, next season. Let's see. I mean, it'll be super interesting to see if they can wrap up their show. You know,
he should have shot Ethan, man.
That would have been talked about on the TikTok. We talked about it live. That would have been fucking insane, and this episode could have gone down in history. Like, that would have been insane. That would have been fucking crazy.
I thought, you know, when they dropped the gun, that bullet's going somewhere. And I said, Ethan. Jesus Christ.
Ethan would have been the crazy one. And then after it didn't go off, I thought after Victor got it, it would have gone off and Victor would have took that shot.
Yeah, which would have also
that
worked out.
That one would have also worked too. Yeah.
Because then we got his dad like, oh my God, I actually messed up. I'm not going back home. And then, now Victor's dead. The old people, they're all gone. Because Victor's the last survivor. Something, man. Something. That was a completely wasted point, like in that episode.
I think that's just going to develop next season, I guess. But it's always next season. It's always next episode, always next season. I don't know. We'll see. It was an okay season. Great last episode. I'm not gonna say finale. Great last episode. But yeah, 10 out of 10 on that. But we'll see how this show concludes up on its final season next year. So let us know what your guys' thoughts are on this season, this episode. Are you guys excited for next season? Leave all those thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Let's get into... I mean, we're on shows, so let's just stick with shows. Let's get into Avatar: The Last Airbender. Hot topic of debate. This one here. Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 2. Earth Kingdom. Or just Earth. I forget what the book chapter is. But there you go. What did you guys think of the season? Or you guys want me to take it?
I mean, I can go. So yeah, I'm not switching up my stance when it comes to these live action shows. I am still of the belief if we're gonna do a live action of something, One Piece, not necessarily Dragon Ball, because they just did too much shit different. But whatever it may be, why would we do a 1-to-1 adaptation? It makes no sense. You can just go and watch the animated version and watch what makes you happy, because they did all those things right. With damn near all the live actions, they change stuff here and there. Maybe a character is a little different from how they were in you know the manga or the animated series or the anime, whatever it may be. Maybe there's, they're a little different. So keeping all that in mind, and that's my stance on this, I'm guessing I like this more than the internet because I had a good time with it. Yes, there are things different. Yes, I had my gripes. Yes, I had my critiques, but I don't think it was bad. Like, people are saying it's straight up dog shit, and I don't see that. I just think they're looking at it, trying to compare it hand in hand with the animated series, and it's just not that. I'm sure the creators have came out and said it's not that. So, if you have, certain things to critique about the series, then, that's fair. And maybe you don't like what they're doing with the character. That's fair. Shit. In the One Piece live action, which I adore, first season I gave it 9, second season I gave it 10. I don't like what they're doing with Garp. There's things I don't like about, small things obviously, but there's things that I don't like about the One Piece live action compared to the anime. But I know how to differentiate the two. Like, it's not the same thing. And with this, there's characters, there's actors that I like, there's some that I wish were better. But overall, I had a really good time with it. I am at an 8.
Whew.
I'll let Cody go next because he had
Yeah,
some expressions on that one.
Yeah,
Go
you're
ahead.
the third one. I need you to go third. Okay. I'm clearly on the opposite spectrum. Listen. All right, Justin. I understand the point of a live action doesn't need to be a 1-to-1. My issue, and I've already said this, I prefer it to be closer to a 1-to-1 because at the end of the day, I don't want them to ruin the story that I love. And for whatever reason they're deciding to change the story, it shouldn't be to the point where I'm like, you're just making the story stupid or you're ruining what it was. Because you could still keep the plot the same. You could change whatever you want as long as the plot maintains and characters are maintained to a good extent. They don't got to be 100%. Like Sokka, you don't got to be sexist. That's fine. I can rock with that. But and you pointed out Garp, and I don't know what your issue is with Garp, but what they did, and I'm gonna say this because y'all heard me say it. I was in love with Zuko when I was watching this until I realized I wasn't. They butchered this nigga's character, and that's a problem to me. You can't ruin a character, and this is a beloved character. He has one of the best character arcs in fiction almost. So for his character to be ruined in many ways in this season alone, I mean, obviously they're gonna get, they're gonna do the same thing that they probably, hopefully, actually, we don't even know if they're gonna give him his character arc. We don't know. So we're gonna get into it, but there's a lot. I wrote down a list. There's things in here that are changed, and it's like, bro, like, come on, like, you don't got to be a 1-to-1, but you're just ruining what people love. Like, at least you can keep the fan favorite moment, just at the least. But no, they're taking out fan favorite moments. They're ruining fan favorite moments, and they're just making, which is fine to make your own show, but it's not good. Like, I didn't enjoy watching this, and that's just how I felt. So you gave it an 8. I'm gonna say 5.
Oh shit. Okay, you think this was average?
Yeah, it was average because at the end of the day, the take in Justin's right. It is because I'm clinging on to the show and I'm comparing it heavily, but it's because it's so perfect. It's like, how could you ruin that? You have the blueprint to make it good, but obviously we're on both sides. So,
all right, let me pick that up. There's points in this show where the timeline is just all over the place.
I forgot to mention that.
But they're there. They're just all over the place. Like, Cody was like, hey, this was supposed to happen here. This was supposed to happen there. I'm like, you just got to watch it. Because points that happen at a certain time, they ended up, but they're at a different time. And this is what Jet's kind of talking about, where it's like, it's going to change some things. I never really minded what was going on. I understand you have to change things. I think that overall as a story, like the things that they did change, it made sense for the story, that the way that they were telling it. Like, yeah, it should have been different, and the animated was here, this point was here, but now they put it over here, and it made sense the way they did it, because I never felt like, hey, that was out of place though. In some cases maybe, but mostly it worked. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't egregious or anything like that. I think the show was solid. I did have some issues, some minor issues, but nothing crazy. I was, my second favorite character is Toph, and I was waiting for the Boomy treatment on that, and surprisingly, they didn't give her the Boomy treatment. I think they did her pretty well. I think she wasn't that bad of a character. The actress did a great job portraying her. The one little gripe I guess I have, and it's not the show's fault. It's just the actors, and it's not the way they were acting. It's the way they look. Some of them just kind of didn't fit. Like, Toph was tall, and she's supposed to be a little girl, and then she's just tall. Same with Aang. Aang is huge as fuck. I mean, we talked about that plenty. Like, he is just a grown ass man now. So that was a little hard to not see him in that. His voice was throwing me off. I was talking to Cody about this, I think yesterday. His voice was just like, like, it's not his fault.
Yeah.
It's just the way life is. But it's like, that voice, I just did not like it. I couldn't stand it. But overall as a show, I think it was solid. I think I still enjoyed what I was watching. Azula, I think, actress, Jet had worries. I had worries. I think she did all right. I was really waiting for that moment to be, damn, bro, like, no, I don't like her. But no, she never really had that. Like, she did all right, and she really did really good in one particular scene. I think it might have been episode 1. When she's talking to Fire Lord Ozai, her father, and the general, and I think that moment I was like, oh shit, she is killing it. Her expressions, the way she's talking, she's turning, and she's like, no, okay, I'm gonna listen to you. She's turning, and she has just that face of like, nah, fuck that. I think she really did a good job there. I think her scenes with Mai and Ty Lee, I think when she got into those scenes, I think I don't know, just the switch just kind of fell off. Like she just didn't do that well when it was them three. But when she was herself, I think she did great. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe that dynamic just didn't work with all three of them together. But overall, it was a solid show. Or solid season. An 8. I think it might be at that 8, maybe a 7. Cody said he has a list, so I'm super interested to see exactly what changed. There's one thing that we talked about with Turtle Ducks. We'll get into that, and
that's number 1 on the list because we had
that one did. Okay, then let's just jump into it. There you go. You got an 8 from me. That might change.
So
Jet got also an 8. Cody, what'd you give it? A 5, right?
5. So, I mean, I guess my biggest issues obviously come from the changes. And like I said, I get changes need to happen. Like it being all over the place makes sense for the live action. You can't fit it all. That's fine. You can't fit it all. But changing things, and I feel like it affects characters, is a problem. Why? We were doing so good. Oh, man. So the first one was the flashbacks. I didn't notice it until you brought it up because I don't know how I didn't remember it. So yeah, that scene is literally to like for the show Zuko's character. A lot of the flashback is mainly to show that Zuko the whole time is a good guy. That's the point. And to have that change, it defeats that purpose, and it leads into something later on in his character that pissed me off so bad. So yeah, going into the next one, obviously we get the second flashback with the mom, and I didn't fact check it. I should go fact check, but I'm gonna just say it anyways because I feel like I believe it. Like it's just like they know.
I feel like I believe it.
Yeah. So if I'm wrong, correct me. But in the flashback where she gets kidnapped, she goes to Zuko and Zuko only. And in this one, she went to both of them and she gave them that speech, like, you guys stick together. And they even brought that up later, and that pissed me off too. And I might as well just speak on that. Yeah, whenever later on, I forgot what episode it is, but Zuko and Azula, they meet up, and Azula comes to him and tells him the whole, our mother told us to stick together, this and that, and that was enough to convince him to switch sides. Obviously, they switch sides in the show, but just the way it happened, it just felt, to me, it felt so fake because I know Azula's not that type of person. Like, that pisses me off. Azula's not like, that's not her. But anyways, that was the first point. We can go one by one if y'all want to talk about it. So I can.
The turtle duck scene for me was the one that was like, damn, that sucks, because that one does play an integral part in Zuko's character. You know, he's with his dad, and we know how Fire Lord Ozai is, and he's just relentless. He's aggressive. He's just, you know, we're gonna take command. We're control. We're the best. Benders and things like that. We're the best element, and he's growing under that. So when he starts throwing rocks at the turtle ducks in the animated show, and he's just showing that, hey, I'm superior to you guys. I'm bigger than you guys. And his mom's the one that comes in and is like, hey, we don't need to do that to the turtle ducks. You know, we gotta be nice. We gotta be graceful. And it's just that moment right there. It's like, oh, it's showing him the type of person he needs to be from his mother, and he doesn't have to be the way his father is. So to me, that them changing that to just being Azula throwing the ones, and he's the one coming to her like, hey man, what are you doing? Let's not do that. You're gonna hurt them. That to me, I didn't like that. That one was one that I really didn't like. The second point with the mom and thing, I think I remember it the same way you do. So that was I don't think I minded it though as much as you did, but you're definitely not wrong for that. And then the third point you said, go ahead, Jet.
Just because you're, because I don't know what you're talking about. You're referring to the mom trying to take both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And kind of how I started my monologue. They can make changes, and it's up to whoever's viewing it for it to bother them to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
That one is going to be interesting to me, and I'm going to speak on Azula obviously whenever I go again. But it's going to be interesting to me to see how that develops, because that part in the animated series is obviously very integral to Azula's character, because it makes her want to gain obviously the approval for her father and everything that ties into that. So it'll be interesting to see how they work that in, since they made that decision for what's the mom's name? Is it Ursa?
Something like that, yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see, because that was one I was like, damn, did y'all just write yourself into a corner? That's kind of crazy. But yeah, that's my feelings on that.
What was the third point you said, Cody?
I have no clue. Was it when they met up and she
teamed
brought
up?
it back up?
Yeah.
And she
I
basically
think that-
used that memory of her mom telling both of them to stick together when it's like, we all know Azula is never sticking up for this nigga in her life. So like, why is she acting like now if they would have did that from the jump, everything would have been cool? No, it wouldn't have. But
Yeah.
like I said, even if that's little or big to you, I have more.
In the animated series, she does that to convince him to come back, right? They bring him
she
to the
has
ship.
something to convince him, yes. She does something.
And I love that in the animated series, and they didn't do it here. And I was like, damn, that's disappointing because she's making it seem, and this goes to Azula's character, she's making it seem like hey, everything's good. Your dad wants you back. Let's go.
She's a manipulator.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, which is fine. That makes sense to her character. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
They didn't dive into it as much as they did in the animated series because she takes him to the ship, and then all right, we're home. Let's just sail for home. And I think it's the captain on board is like, all right, the prisoners are going home. Let's go. And I was like, oh fuck! And then that's the point where Zuko's like, you betrayed me, and they didn't do that here. They leaned more into the caring side, and we're brother and sister. Let's do that. So that was definitely disappointing too.
Second point I have on this list. Oh my god, and it's so crazy because it's like again, a lot of this is Zuko because it's his character, and his character is a big part of the show. It just is. So when he steals that water from that pregnant lady, y'all don't understand how mad I was. You realize this shit does not happen in literally, in animated series, he literally does not do it because he's a good person. That just defeats his character completely. That's something Zuko would never do. Why would he do that? Why would they make him do that? Why would you choose to do that? What reason do you have to change that? It does not do nothing for his character. It just ruins it.
It kind of counteracts their whole turtle duck scene too.
Complete.
Like what happened? I thought you were the caring person, and yeah, I can see that one.
All right, moving on. Oh man, God, I hate Toph's mom. So this point isn't as big as the ones after this. The way I when we talk about the tournament when they first meet Toph, it's fine. You can cut all that out. I'm not. That's fine. But when we get to the reason that Toph leaves and the reason that they're coming after Aang, and it's like the mom literally showed, and mind you, they showed up out of nowhere. She showed up out of nowhere and it's like Toph, what are you doing here? And then they have their interaction. Toph flashes out at her. She says, "I'm never wearing shoes again. I'm going to teach him to Earthbend." Boom, walks off. 2 seconds later, go get my daughter. She just got kidnapped by the Avatar. What the are we talking about? Like, all you have to do is say she ran away. Go get my girl back. But like, they try to take from the animated series and blend it with their horrible writing, and that pissed me off because it's like you didn't have to do that. You just had all you had to do was just let her run away, or just include the scene of Aang saying, "We want to take your daughter with us." Them saying no, and she running away. Easy. No, they had to add in this extra unnecessary plot to just make me not like characters for no reason. What was the point of doing that? They had no reason to add her mom showing up and them having that interaction just for her to go and do what they did in the animated series. It just defeated the purpose.
Yeah, I could see that one too. I could see that one. You didn't have to do that. You could just say, hey, she ran away. Just bring her back home. Just want her home.
Point blank, period. And literally, God, they didn't even capture her. That made me mad too. They were supposed to be the ones that captured her. He literally he throws the medal on her. They lock it up. They take her back. No, she goes to her mom, and her mom obviously does that sleazy shit and gets her locked up. And this is like an extension of this issue because her medal bending is it looks corny to me. It's fine though, it's fine. It's just that line delivery of I'm talking Beifong and I'm the and I just invented metal bending. That shit that I ain't gonna lie, that irritated me a little bit because I love Toph's actors and I love how she's portraying her. But that line, whoever wrote that in the script, they didn't need that. All they needed was that line of her saying I'm the greatest Earthbender, and that was it. Why did they have to add that corny ass line? And like, this is minimal. I know I'm nitpicking, but it just I was like, oh my god, they gotta add some corny shit. Okay. Next point is the serious point because it goes back to Zuko. They didn't have Zuko save Appa. that is such a big point to Zuko's arc, because this is where he gets his speech from Iroh about Destiny, and we didn't get the Destiny speech, which pissed me off, because that, like, again, most of the Earth Kingdom arc besides Aang is Zuko's arc, and we're literally ruining his arc. We're ruining his character. We're missing out on all of the points that make Zuko who he is. Like, it's just like, we took that away for what? For literally what? Like, what they used instead was Aang miraculously learning how to do the sonic sense in earthbending to find them, and it's just like I guess, I guess
under the crib the whole time.
Not under the crib the whole time. He just hearing the ground magically. I mean,
how come Toph couldn't hear it?
I don't know. But
just thought of that.
And speaking of that reminded me too, when the group got into their big fight and everybody split up, and Toph's last words to them were, y'all don't really get me. I thought y'all did. She goes to her mom, realizes her mom isn't shit. Oh, you know what? They did get me. What? You just left after saying they don't get you, and now you're saying they get you? Which one is it? I don't understand. Like, it was literally contradicting. She left literally saying y'all don't get me, and left her mom saying, oh, they do get me. I don't know. It just I don't know, man. I was thrown off. What else do I have on here? Heck, Kyoshi talking to Toph, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, I didn't really like the entire library, the way they did that. I didn't really like that whole thing.
Do we got Jet being there?
Yeah, them astral projecting into the library too, like, and it's in fucking Ba Sing Se, and we're losing the Sand Raiders. We're losing
everything is in Ba Sing Se.
That whole thing was, I did not like that. That Jet was in the part. I didn't tell him what it was, but Jet was in the part. I said, "Oh fuck no! What the fuck is this, Jet? I don't know what the fuck's about to happen here." And I seriously thought that they weren't even gonna fucking take Appa, because I was like, "You guys are in the fucking city. How are they gonna fucking kidnap Appa?" They did it though, but just in their own way. But I still did not like it though. That entire thing I just did not like. Jet, like you mentioned, is there. Avatar Roku was supposed to be the one having that conversation with Aang and showing him all that. And I love Roku. Roku is probably my favorite Avatar outside of Aang. And they didn't have that interaction. That sucked. So yeah, just that entire thing I didn't like.
It's so crazy because there's so much emphasis on Kyoshi. It kind of blows my mind. There was like literally no Roku. I don't understand it.
He was in the intro, and I think in one flashback,
and like Kyoshi is everywhere. She's just a part of every plot point, and it's like, I get it, you can write your own point, but it's like, why is she able to talk? I was confused. Like, shit, how is she able to talk? Like, what's going on? I thought only the Avatar could do this. Like, they only speak to the Avatar. Why are they speaking to just random people now? I don't know, man. It's just, and like,
the greatest earthbender in the world.
And I get these things are minimal, but like, it's like, why are you even making that decision to begin with? What is it adding to the show? It's adding nothing, and all it's doing is making me mad. I don't know. And the last one I have on here is this one's big. Aang controlled the Avatar state every time. He goes into Avatar state and he calms himself down every time. Usually he goes crazy and he needs Katara to calm him down. Like, he needs an anchor. He's just magic, and obviously I'm not saying control as in he can control the ability. No, he's calming himself.
He can come out of it.
He should not be able to do that. That defeats the whole thing of him not having, like, being in the understanding of the Avatar state and him having to figure out how to control it. It just eliminates all of that, and it just like that's a big part of his character, because he's still a child and he doesn't know how to control anything. And it just I don't know. It's just, I'm watching and I'm just like, why? Because then that leads into how he gets struck by lightning by Azula, and I'm like, he was about to take out Azula, which obviously we know he wasn't going to do. But him calming himself down to take out Azula, and then she, mind you, she shot the lightning like it was a fire blast. She didn't charge it up. She just threw it out at him. I'm like, what the fuck? And when since when? She shotgun. I'm like, yo.
In the animated series, she shoots him in the back, right?
Yes, because he's flying. He's in the air. So I'm like,
yeah, I didn't like that.
It's just like I'm saying, I'm watching him calm himself down. I'm like, that's not how this happens. You're just like, it's why? Why are you doing this? And it just, I don't know, man. I couldn't enjoy it because I just kept watching it like they're just butchering shit, and I'm just like, you don't got a 1-to-1, but Jesus, man, y'all are just going off script. Like,
we didn't get no drill.
We didn't get no drill.
We didn't get no drill. That was a huge point in taking Boxing Day. Jet, I think even before the season came out, I don't know, J-Mag, we're going to see how they do that drill. We're going to see how they do that. No drill. They didn't do it. They just decided not to do it. That's crazy.
That was the whole point.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro.
That's insane, man.
Fire Lord Ozai just decided not to do it. All right, well, we're done. We're going to scrap that shit. Like, that scene was cool the way, like, it was presented to Azula, and I like the acting between those two. But that being no drill, that sucks. Like, that was huge for me. The Avatar state, because I think when they go into Boxing Day, the general's like, "Hey man, we saw you do we heard about you doing the Avatar state. We're gonna try to get that out of you." And they like set up this test where he thinks that Katara is actually in danger, and his friends are actually in danger, and they set up this whole. They didn't do that either. I was like, damn, that's disappointing. We didn't get to see that either. So yeah, there's just moments that they decided to leave out there, and I guess it goes to your point of like fan favorite moments and. The drill, I don't think it's a fan favorite, but I think that was crucial to taking Boxing Day and that whole thing. But they didn't do that, so that sucks.
Iroh didn't even sing Leaves from the Vine.
I was waiting for it, man.
Hearing the melody, I'm like,
yeah.
Use that voice, man.
Yeah. Iroh's character, he's okay, but it's just so hard to compare to animated Iroh. Like that's like,
why I'm fine as long as they just try to do something. That's like we didn't. It's just a regular old man.
Yeah. And they tried with him. I don't have any problems with him, but it's just hard. He's not animated. He's not animated Iroh. That's it. So, but Jet, what's up?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you're not wrong in anything you're saying. Obviously, to the counterpart, its own company counterpart, the One Piece live action, they changed a lot more things, and I'm not gonna say you're wrong about anything you're saying. I don't know, like, and of course, you know, I've talked about it on the pod, like, you know, I've seen Avatar all the way through, and then, you know, growing up at my grandma's house, she had Nicktoons, so there would be whole Avatar just marathons. That's just going, just episodes just going. So, you know, I've seen it in its entirety a lot, just off of those. And if you sit there and do what you did, yeah, you're probably gonna hate this shit, to be honest, because they changed a good amount of stuff. But I think the major things that had to get done, they did, and it was enough for me to just separate the two in my brain and just enjoy what I was watching. Like, you know, for me, obviously the invasion, getting him an earthbending teacher, Toph wasn't butchered, Azula, shocking enough, because I was judging with, like J-Max said, with a harsh eye. Like that is my favorite character, just because of, you know, she's not a good person or anything, but just how complex and deep her character actually is. Like, even as a kid, I was always like amazed at that. You know, she doesn't really look like Azula, but she embodied the role. She did a good job. I cannot complain. She was good. And yeah, I mean, for me, it just really comes down to if you're able to you know, split the two in your brain. I was able to do that and have a good time. But if you can't, you know, you're gonna end up like you, and you're just sitting there like, why the fuck would they do this? Why would they do this? And again, that's valid. I'm not taking that from you, but that's just not where I was when I was watching it.
I agree with that. I think the CGI for the most part looked good. There was some spots where it's like, oh, I don't know about that. I think the green screen too in that final episode was like the whole backdrop for the cave and the fight. That didn't look good. But for the most part,
cave was kind of weird.
Yeah. I didn't. You could tell. I was like, nah.
Matter of fact, shit. Speaking of the cave, I'm surprised you didn't bring that up, because them switching that shit from you know, the Cave of Two Lovers and it being Sokka and a Katara, I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, the cave, back to what we were talking about. Yeah, that did look weird, but kind of like you, that I thought the elements looked good last season.
They did.
So
they did. They looked good again this season. There were some great fights in here where they did good with the CGI and it just looked good. So that was a good positive, because I mean, if that doesn't look good, I think the whole believability of the show is just gone. It's gone.
Yeah, cooked. Yeah.
So they did good with that. The acting I think was fine. Like I said, the more so is just the way the character looks. Like it's just like dang, like Mai in particular. Like I'm sorry, that's not Mai. Like it's just really hard to just not see Mai in there. But they did good. The actor still did good. I think Aang's character, despite him being taller and his voice being a little different, he still did good as Aang. Katara and Sokka, they still did phenomenal in their roles.
I think Katara was better this season.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. She did really good. Toph coming in as a new one, I think she did really good. Say what you want about what they did with Zuko's character. I think the actor itself, he did a great job. He did a good job. I said it in in the moment, man. I said it in the Daniel Day Kim, Fire Lord Ozai, man. He every time he's on screen, yeah, he's got it, bro. And like, to me, I think this is the first role I've seen him in a villain role. Usually, he's just like the good guy type thing, and funny, or not even funny, but just like a light-hearted type of character. No, he's the villain in this one, and it works, man. I really, really like what they did with him, and he's doing a great job with that. I mentioned Iroh earlier. He's doing good. It's just tough to compare. It's just tough to live up to animated Iroh, and that's not his fault. It's just what it is. But overall, yeah, the acting I think was solid. I think the acting was solid. My favorite part is the outro every single time. It's just one of those bangers, bro. It's just one of those bangers that just hits, and I'm glad they kept that. We got the intro, I think, this season. We got the for the first time when it came up, I was like, I don't think they ever did the intro last season. I think it was just like title sequences, title cards. This season they did the intro, I think, the very first time. I think it was just in the first episode, and that was it. They never brought it back. So that was cool to see that, though. But yeah, any other positives or anything else that you guys want to talk about, speak on?
Same question that will come up every time we watch live action. What did they make the live action for? What was the purpose of making this live action? I could look at One Piece and say to get new people into watching One Piece, which I feel like this would not get anybody into watching that.
I mean, I guess the way the consensus is going, though, people aren't liking it.
They're not going to have the problems that you have, though. If they've never seen Avatar.
Yeah, but you think somebody new to Avatar would like this?
I could see that. I could see them liking it.
Well, why would you say they wouldn't? Because everything you listed is changes from the animated series. They're not going to know the difference.
Because of just, I don't know. I just don't think it would suit somebody seeing this live action without like, because One Piece is goofy, but like I feel like they did a great job of making that work. This, I cringe a lot watching this shit.
See, that's an interesting thing to me because even though I rate One Piece highly, obviously, there's super cringy moments in the One Piece live action. No, I promise.
Hit.
I promise you,
hit, man.
No, and I agree, but sometimes
I kick your ass.
I think it just fits better in One Piece though. Like it just even if there's cringy moments, it just fits better because that's just the type of show that it is.
Because Avatar's a serious show that was like animated. It was serious, but like it did good because it was animated, and I don't know how they did it. It was just perfect. So live action, this shit's supposed to be serious. Like goofing around is like soccer shit, and it's like.
But again, they don't know that, and really, all you're going off of is the concept. And I would argue for somebody trying to get into something, Avatar's concept is better.
It is, but One Piece is a more goofy thing that you could watch and you can enjoy like the goofiness of it. Avatar, like it being cringy takes away from it because of how serious the plot is. Like it's a 12-year-old boy that has to save the world from basically Nazis.
But how do you not get that from the live action?
You get that, but it's like that's what I'm saying. The cringiness from that just takes away from it. I gotta go look for somebody who's never seen it before to see what they get.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I really all I have to go off of is just I think someone will see Avatar and be like, damn. Like you can be born and have a chance to have like one of the 4 elements, and then there's an Avatar that can do all 4 of them. The Fire Nation, like I just feel like that is such a and obviously it is because it's Avatar, but it's just I feel like somebody will watch this and be like, especially off word of mouth, because some people will be like, well, I'm not finna start fucking One Piece because it's too long or whatever the case may be, but the Avatar is a smooth watch. And they'll just be like, damn, I'm watching this. We were all fairly positive about the first season.
Mm-hmm.
How do you not watch the first season and be like, well, I'm not gonna watch the anime? Like I don't know.
It is true. The first season was solid.
Yeah. All right, there you go. Avatar: The Last Airbender season 2. Let us know. That's our thoughts on it. Let us know your guys' thoughts. If you guys liked it, didn't like it. I know I've seen a bunch of stuff online already, so definitely.
Oh, it's nasty.
Yeah. But yeah, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Let's move on to The Bear final season. I'll lead it here because I don't know what you guys are gonna say. Cody's not done with it, so we'll get his thoughts on where he's at. He's pretty close though. The Bear's back. The final season was fantastic. It's phenomenal. I enjoyed it completely. This is in my top 5 shows of all time. I'll get back to you later on where it's in there, but they concluded it like perfectly, man. I loved this season, like top to bottom.
Way to start the review.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah, I was debating it, putting it in the top 5 forever, but it wasn't done, so I needed to see how it ended. And yeah, I mean, it did. It ended great. Like it was really, really good. We talked about it, I think, before they started rolling. Like, hey, they're gonna Jeremy Allen, right? How are they gonna do it without him, without Carmi? Well, they're not, right? They're not gonna do it. It's the final season. And it worked really well. The season was Ao's season. Like she was really like, if you go back and watch the season, yeah, Carmi's in it, Jeremy's in it, but he's really on the back burner. He's really on the back burner until that final episode. That's when he comes back and it's like forefront. But it's really Ao's season. It's really Richie's season, and they did a great job. The acting in this was phenomenal. The music was absolutely peak. I loved the music that they decided to do. At the end of the episode, it came up, said composed by Hans Zimmer. I said, yep, that fucking makes sense. And I enjoyed it. It paired beautifully with what was going on in the episode. Great anxiety moments like you do. Great high pressure, high frustration moments in here. But and then there's also, I forget what episode it was, but there's that music to go with the high pressure, high intense things going on. But then it kind of eases up, and one of the I gotta look it up. One of those episodes, it decided to be more calm, more mellow, and that was just beautiful music being played, and I enjoyed that a lot. There's I wish they did this more. I think they only did it twice that I can remember, but there was 2 moments where like a character would get stressed out, start getting in their head and things like that, and they would close their eyes and it would start having a flashback of like their season.
Yeah.
Or their not their season, but their entire show, the entire moments that we've seen. And I thought that was so cool. They did that twice, and that was really cool. And I wish it would have happened a little bit more. But no, I absolutely love this season. This was fantastic. There was a bunch of challenges to overcome, and that was even before the restaurant opened. And it was just pretty cool to see the back and forth like that. And then the best episode of the season, I think, was the second to last episode.
Ooh,
insane. There's a one shot in there that it wasn't like, oh fuck, Sinners type one shot, but it was really good. It was a really good one shot, and I enjoyed it a lot. So that one, I think, was a great episode. Yeah, man, I really, really, really like this final season. Last I checked, because I think we've done this for the past. Last I checked, it was a 98 on Rotten Tomatoes, so it definitely picked up from that 84 from the last season. So yeah, crazy. But yeah, I highly recommend checking it out if you guys haven't seen it. That's my thoughts on it.
Comedy, by the way.
Oh, speaking of the comedy, they leaned into it a little bit more, but not like oh fuck, let's go into the comedy, let's hit you over the head with it. It worked better, I think, in this season than it did in past seasons. Like I was like, oh, that's actually pretty funny. The moments were pretty comedic, and they weren't like in your face comedic about it, and I thought that was pretty cool.
So for me, if you are just watching this video straight off of YouTube, I for sure was lower, I'm pretty sure, on the last 2 seasons than my fellow co-hosts. I didn't think they were, bad or anything like that, but just the standard that the Bears set for itself from 1 and 2, it was, I don't know, I felt like I wasn't getting that. And all this is going to be super interesting for what I'm going to say. I've put a lot of thought into it. But yeah, this season was exceptional. This season was, I was stunned, honestly. And I don't think you're wrong in terms of like getting back to the bear form, you know, see or the second to last episode, you know, is them in the kitchen and all that stuff, and the dinner service really like, you know, getting into gear. But the way that the series ended, man, episode 9, like it
was a great conclusion.
It is slowed down. You get character wrap ups, and the way that Carmi's character is wrapped up in this series.
Yep.
I was smiling from ear to fucking ear, man. It was beautiful. Yep. It only could have been done by that man, Jeremy Allen White. He put on a clinic, and that scene starts for a while, and it's just him. It is intimate, and it is just him.
Just zooms in on him,
and it was phenomenal.
Yeah,
it truly was, man. This season, it's really interesting because, you know, for 90% of it, it takes place on one day at one shift. And there's a lot that I want to talk about story wise, obviously. But you know, I'll hold off. But yeah, man, I loved everybody's wrap ups. I love the way the season was progressing. It's really interesting to me because I felt like the story that they like kind of told overall of the restaurant kind of deteriorating and pipes busting. I felt like that could have been in an earlier season. Like that could have been a focus of one of the earlier seasons.
I can see that.
To try to make it just a little more interesting, because I felt like, I don't know, because I don't know if it's season 3 or 4. I really don't know. We watched so much stuff. But some of it just felt kind of draggy and, you know, different. One of the episodes for either, I think it's 4, but, you know, it's one of the more divisive episodes I actually found out, but it's the episode without any dialogue or anything, and it's just music and it's transitions.
Me and Cody love that one.
Yeah. But I didn't know how people felt about it, but I actually did get told through a TikTok that it is one of the more divisive episodes. Like, I think it's like split. People love it, people hate it. And really because of, you know, Movie Pass and being able to, you know, watch these movies, and obviously anybody can go and watch a movie at home, but, you know, watching movies in the theater, like, you're putting energy to go and watch these movies, so you're paying attention. And so having watched all these different, you know, movies, you gain a appreciation for cinematography and the way that, how you were talking about the music, the way that it fits in certain scenes, and how the actors are portraying different emotions, and actually all the stuff that goes into making a film or a TV show scene beautiful. And so, you know, I really feel like I gained that appreciation. So probably if I go back and watch it, maybe all that stuff changes. Maybe I feel different about the season because I can slow down and actually appreciate stuff because of that. So, you know, I say all that to say that this season, I feel like took a little bit of everything that the Bear had been through all these seasons and just kind of fine-tuned it, made it a little better, in my opinion. They told a really concise story that had an awesome wrap-up. And yeah, for what the show was, I don't think it was really hard to stick the landing for the Bear, but they super stuck it, I guess. I don't know what to say. They did a great job with this. I am like you. I'm at a 10. I loved it. I really did.
Damn, man. Y'all basically telling me these next 2 episodes about to be.
That's where you're at, the final boy. 2?
Yeah, because it's what is it, 9 or is it 8?
No, it's 7, right? 7 episodes?
No, that's Avatar, isn't it?
Or is this 8?
Yeah,
it might
Avatar
be 8. Okay, this
7.
is 8. This one's 8 then.
Then yeah, I'm on the last 2 because I'm on 6 right now, and I'm on basically done with 6.
Both of those are ours.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. See, A. That's what From needed. Sorry to get back to From, but that's what I needed.
I know.
Extra longer episodes. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. From what I've seen so far, I can agree with you guys on a lot of it because it's just chaos, and the show does a great job at chaos. I have to say they're really good at it. And it's really like it's crazy how fast everything went to shit, and just seeing how they're reacting to it and reacting to the other things that are happening because just it to everybody else, you're literally just hearing this Carmi quit. Like we're going to shit, and then he just quit on us. Like, but it's crazy because it's just watching everything unfold, and I'm clearly about to get into something that's crazy because I enjoy what I'm watching right now, but I'm not at that 10 yet, and I feel like I'm pretty sure I'm gonna agree with y'all. Like if it's like that, it's about to get crazy. I don't have really much to say because that's all I've seen so far. It's just chaos, and they barely got people coming in right now. Is where I'm at, and so I have nothing really to say besides I just enjoy watching the show, and what they show me so far is good. And I'm about to watch the last episode.
Because I know I talked about Carmi, and Carmi was my favorite, but every single character, was wrapped up. Uncle fucking Jimmy.
I've been waiting for that one.
Oh my god! Like,
what is he trying to tell him?
Oh my god!
Because he heard that man quit. He got mad. What is he about to tell him? I can't wait to find out.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee
Curtis, the way she got wrapped up too. Like they've been trying to do something with her the entire show, and they did it in this final season. And she did a phenomenal job of it. She wasn't in the season much, but when she was, and especially in her wrap up, it was really cool. It was really, really cool. This season, just like it literally drew emotion out of me, like literal tears of happiness, of joy, of stress. Like, and I've said that, I don't know if I said the tears, but I felt high pressure, high stress. Like my chest, I said it before, was convulsing because of the shit that they were doing. But this season brought emotion, literal emotion out of me. And when the show can do that, it's special. To me, it's special. So it was fantastic. Richie's wrap up too was just fantastic.
I saw they've been hinting at that for a while.
They've been hinting at that, yeah. But the wrap up with his love interest, the wrap up with his daughter, like, you know me, I got a daughter, so just seeing the way that got concluded, and then that special scene was just fantastic. I love the dynamic between, I think Cody's, you've seen this before, I think you're at this point, between Marcus. I don't know what Will Poulter's character's name is. I forget what his, but Will Poulter and Marcus is, they're dynamic, and you know, it's just great, and it just comes to a crazy head in the second to last episode. So you're in for a treat on that. Like that entire season was great between them two. Luca, yeah, fantastic. Cody was watching it before we started, and I could hear the couple, you know, when they're trying to figure out where to seat people, and the couples like just they brought them in here. I love them, bro. I saw them as us, like as the viewer, like as us watching. They're in there in the kitchen, like watching what's going on, and they bring them in just because they need space and let me show you around and whatever. And by the end of it, this dude's the one, they bring another couple, and he's the one giving the tour, like, well, here's this and here's that, like and wedding napkins, like, hey, you watch me, and then when you feel ready, you jump in. And he's saying yes chef, but then he like, oh shit, I gotta say yes chef. I was like, bro, I think all three of us at some point were saying yes chef, like just because of the show. And then I took that as, and I could be wrong, but the way I took that is just us, the viewer, just being in the kitchen. And I think even at the end, and I think it's in the final episode, he says something to make it seem like, oh, yeah, that's us, man. That's us. Like he gave a little goodbye thing, and that was pretty cool. But yeah, fantastic season. I super excited and pleased and just emotional with how everything concluded. It was great.
Even Ibrahim, man, like a character, like I was just kind of like, you know, like I don't hate him or anything, but it's just kind of whatever. I don't remember if it was Carmi or Sydney, but you know, they put him on a mission to find out what happened with the spoons.
Oh yeah,
that gets included.
Heard about that.
Yeah,
and then how his character ends up at, I was just like, man,
They were missing
great
5
wrap-ups.
spoons.
Man.
How did 5 spoons go missing? And then that's when a couple comes in.
Yeah. Excellent wrap up. Probably because a lot of shows have ended this year. It's probably the best.
Yeah,
Do you agree with J Mac?
Top 5?
I don't think so. Not for him. The way he felt about certain. I mean, you talked about it last 2 seasons.
Yeah, I can't.
Damn.
Yeah, I can't.
Last season can't save it.
I mean, it's not about saving it. It's just there's a lot of TV, man. He put that in like that. He's seen more TV than me. 5 is that's a lot of shows.
I put a lot of stock into like if you can get emotion out of me, like yeah, like and it's easy to get emotion out of me, but the way they got emotion out of me, like yeah, like I don't think any other show in my top 5 has been able to do what the Bears done emotionally for me. Like it's crazy. Yeah, especially this final season. Yeah,
Jeez.
It was a ride. It was a ride, and I enjoyed every second of it. So, dang. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Cody's thoughts are. Because Cody's like me. I mean, you loved even the last 2 seasons. He still loved them too. So, yeah, we'll see. All right, there you go. The Bear season 5 final season. Did you guys see Gary? Did you guys see Gary?
No,
I did not see Gary.
You guys didn't see Gary. Gary, I said it ended crazy. And I'll speak on that a little bit. That was a great little side story for Richie and for John Bernthal. Do you guys remember his character's name?
Is it Mike or
Mikey? Mikey. It is Mikey. The dynamic. I wish Mikey was in this show. I wish John Bernthal was in this show because that thing we had him in Fishes too, but the dynamic between both of those characters was just great, and they did that perfectly in Gary, and it ended on a crazy cliffhanger because obviously Gary came out before the final season, and I was like, oh shit! But I won't say what it is. I don't think you guys are gonna care, but just in case, they concluded that pretty quick in the opening episode, so it's kind of crazy. But they did leave you on a crazy cliffhanger, like, oh, what the fuck's gonna happen for the season? But no, Gary, I do highly recommend checking that out. The John Bernthal and Ebon Moss dynamic between them is just great. It's just great to see. So, but all right, there you go. That's our thoughts on The Bear, the final season of that. Let us know what your guys' thoughts and opinions are on this final season, on your thoughts on The Bear as a whole. I have it in my top 5. Where do you guys have it ranked personally? Leave all those thoughts down in the comments below. And then this last one here before we move on to the movie of the week, House of the Dragon, season 4. Is it 4? 3, season 3, episode 2. Back to back. I'm just gonna say it right here, back to back bangers, bro. back to back bangers, bro. The pacing was great, and I really didn't think we were gonna end up at King's Landing this fucking fast. Like I said, oh shit, we're going here. Like it's gonna. They're
I thought
geared
it was
up.
gonna be a cliffhanger.
I thought it was gonna be a cliffhanger too. I was like, oh fuck, we're going here. No, I checked the time. No, I got 30 something minutes. They're gonna show us King's Landing and what's gonna happen in here. And yeah, man, this sets up the whole season. Like I thought this was gonna be like second to last episode where she's gonna go take King's Landing and we'll see what happens. But no, they said no, this is just episode 2. Yeah, y'all get ready because the show's just started. Fantastic. The acting in here, in that opening scene from Rhaenyra, from it says Millie first. What's her name? Because she
Emma D'Arcy.
Phenomenal. Like seeing Jace and the way she reacted to that, she brought that out on screen so perfectly.
It was brilliant because it went from like she saw him, and there was like denial.
Yeah,
like Jace, what did you do? What did you do? And then once that denial went away, like I can't fight this feeling anymore. She just broke the fuck down. Yeah. And I was like, man, what a clinic! Incredible.
Great scene, great acting. That was phenomenal. And then just seeing her develop throughout. You could still see, even when she got up out of bed, because she had a great scene with Damon, and she got up out of bed, you could still see like her face and her tiredness and her crying that she was going through. And then just flipping that switch to like, I still got a job to do, was crazy. So this episode was such a banger, and I'm super excited for the rest of the season. Like for them to go back to back, like hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Just way to follow your season opener and keeping fans engaged with the season. Because I think that's a really underrated part of a TV show. Like, if you have a banger first episode, that second episode should follow up with some more heat. You know, keep engagement high, and they really did that, man. You talked about it. You know, her seeing Jace, that was crazy. The speech that followed from the night that said, "I failed you, my queen." Oh my god! Because like, she had to go from acting wise, Emma. She had to go from mourning her son to just full out rage and raw
logic.
emotion. Yeah.
And logic to be like, anybody else would have been, give me the sword. I'll take that offer. I will take your life. Your life is forfeit. No, she logically thought that through, and I thought that was fantastic. I thought that was beautiful.
Because she told that man, "Are your lives not forfeit? Have you not betrayed your queen?"
Yeah.
Spitting. And then I'm trying to, because it was a lot, man, and obviously we'll be jumping back and forth. Aemon and Vhagar made a fucking appearance.
That was a great scene.
Great crazy.
Scene. Yeah,
it was insane. Just burning whoever was in his wake. They even got low and burned people on the way there. I was just like, man, this is crazy. And then he lands, Aemon gets down, and he's just taking out people one-on-one, just easy, effortless. Then he gets in the room, he slices old buddy's daddy, slices the son, and then he gets stabbed. And I was like, well, you were cool for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Just started begging for his life. But, you know, obviously that's Aemon. We saw more of Aegon. They were traveling and then got stopped because a fight broke out.
Yep.
And now they're on foot. So it'll be interesting to see how that happens, because Rhaenyra had Aegon, and now she doesn't.
She didn't even know that she had Aegon.
Yeah,
we never got that bird or that message that, hey, we got him, he's coming to you. We got nothing. So she doesn't even know. It's crazy.
She does not. And then, like you said, them immediately just storming King's Landing. They get there, dragons perched on the castle tops. They go in there. Daemon is doing what Aemon just did 10 minutes ago, taking out people one by one. They get into the main chambers. There's 5 guards guarding the throne, or there's probably more than 5.
Yeah, there's more. It was like a dozen, I think. Yeah.
I'm thinking about it. There was more. And they're thinking like, damn, they just get captured. This is fucked. And then all those connections that Daemon was making came to save him in the end.
I saw the Knights of the Yellow Caves. I said, nah, that's your guys. Don't worry about it. You created that little division. You created that faction. And sure enough, we recognize our commander. Fuck yeah, you do. Fuck yeah, we do. That shit was great. That was great.
So they start, taking control of the castle, and they go into the holding cells or the jail cells, however you want to look at it. And they start freeing people. And then one of them goes, "I got a little gift for you just in case you ever returned." Daemon walks over there, starts immediately just fucking laughing. I was like, damn, I know that ain't who I think it is. Yep, sure enough. Otto Hightower. Crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking Daemon brings his ass in front of Rhaenyra, tells him, "You got to do this. You want to be queen, you got to do this." And my interpretation, and I don't think this is too far out, but because Andrea was like, "Just kill him, just do it, like fuck him." And I was like, yeah, but Alicent has been in her head, helping her, and it kind of brought back thoughts of how they were growing up and them being friends. So to kill her dad, she's probably like, I gotta do this, but it's like, damn, like we've been meeting in secret, and I'm just about to do this to her, like that's crazy. But Otto started talking a little bit. She said, "Fuck that." Hits him once, and I was like, "Damn."
I thought she hit him with the backside of the sword, like nah.
Yeah,
but no, she missed. Too. She just fucking missed.
Yeah,
and that was crazy.
And then she went in for the real one, and I was like, "Damn, that's crazy." And then the guy of the law right next to him, he starts talking. Damon said, "Fuck that!"
Yeah, that's crazy too.
That was insane. And then they captured Allison where she was hiding at, and she sees it, and that just again, phenomenal acting. Just them two looking at each other. I was like, so good. And then that's where we cut to black. But yeah, man, what a phenomenal episode to follow up a banger season opener. It can't be understated. Like, I mean, you said it last week. Widow's Bay had the crown and Game of Thrones. Say, y'all done? All right, I'm here.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah. There was a great shot after she cut off Allison's dad's head, Otto.
Yeah.
And she's walking up to the throne, and it just pans out to the blood, and it's just the reflection of her taking the throne in the blood. I said, "Damn, that is a crazy shot. That was insane. That was a great shot." So shout out to them for doing that cinematography on that. That looked great. So that was pretty cool. But this entire episode was great. It was fantastic. House of the Dragon is firing on all cylinders right now, and it's super exciting. Can't wait for the rest of the season. It's supposed to be, by all accounts, supposed to be the season. This is supposed to be crazy shit back and forth. And so far, 2 episodes down, and they have not disappointed whatsoever. So yeah, I cannot wait for the rest of the season. Super excited.
Sounds like George R. R. Martin don't miss.
He actually is not in control of this at all. Allison almost got R-worded. That was crazy.
Oh yeah, that was a crazy scene.
HBO.
I mean, it's nothing that shit, bro. Joffrey was a motherfucker, bro. Like Joffrey was a motherfucker. Yeah, so it would have been crazy, but nothing we haven't really seen. But yeah, it would have. She got betrayed by her personal knight, man, and that was insane.
Yeah,
that was kind of crazy. That dude just gave up on her. What else? Any other crazy? Ship was it a sheep stealer, the dragon
stealer? Yeah,
sheep stealer. She showed up. She didn't. I said, oh shit, she didn't go back to Dragon's Keep. I think that's what it's called, right? She didn't go back there. What the fuck? She went back to the lady she was supposed to stay with, and shit. Nope, she went back. I can't go back there. They're hunting for me. I said, damn.
Rhaenyra knew too. Rhaenyra. She talked about it.
She talked about it, but she didn't know who it was yet. They don't know who the writer is. So that'll be interesting to find out once she finds out it's her niece, because I think that's her niece, if I have that right. To find out what's going on and who was the writer, and that's going to be a super interesting storyline on that one. The girl, she was trying to convince to let her stay, or she's like, hey, well, don't you want a dragon? Because she said, nah, get the fuck out of here. And she was walking away. Well, don't you want a dragon? She said, she turned around for a second. Man, get the fuck out of here. Like, I don't want no smoke with Rhaenyra right now. So that was, I thought she was going to take it. I thought she was going to like, hey, man, well, she's got a dragon now. She didn't want to. So that was cool. They found the sea snake. He's alive and well, and I thought that was a cool scene. Yeah, I thought that was a cool scene. I don't have nothing left. All I can give you is my name. That means more to me than a treasure of gold or
that was
pile of treasure.
Fire line. Yeah,
that means more than a pile of treasure to me. So yeah, and I was like, dang. And it was funny because he turned to look at his other son, and I told Gloria, I guess you can have one too. That's fine. Like, he didn't really tell him shit. He just looked at him. So that was pretty funny. But no, that was a cool scene. That'll be interesting to see how that develops as well. I didn't speak about it last episode too, but my wolves, man, the Starks, they're back in here, and that was pretty cool the way they got introduced last episode. Hunting some lions, and then particularly my boy, he's from Sons of Anarchy. Chibs was his character name in Sons of Anarchy. So to see him in here was pretty cool. I was like, hell yeah, and he's a Stark. That's fucking awesome. So look forward to that storyline as well. Christian Cole was in here just a little bit. We're still waiting for that downfall. We're still waiting for that glorious death that hopefully he has coming. Mm-hmm. That'll be pretty interesting when that happens too. So yeah,
it'll be cool to see how this all plays out, because we don't read no books right here. But it'll be interesting to see how the dynamic shifts, because it's barely episode 2. You're not going to sit here and tell me there's no more conflicts, because right now, Rhaenyra, Team Black, we're in control.
Yeah.
Like, there is no opposing.
There's no green. It's only Aemon. Like, there's nobody left.
Well, a fucked up Aemon and Aegon wherever he's going.
Yeah. Oh, and Aegon. Yeah. Which Aemon and Aegon don't even like each other. You know, that motherfucker was gonna kill him anyways. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy.
So I don't know. Man, I can't wait to see what's going on with Aemon because he was begging for his life, and just Vhagar is just chilling outside.
That witch, I mean, she's obviously gonna save him. There's no way Aemon goes out like that. Yeah. I want to see the Daemon Aegon fight. Like, that's gotta happen. It would be pretty cool to see that. But that witch has got to save him. And Gloria was like, yeah, she's probably gonna team up with him to get her castle. You know, to keep that castle right there. So, yeah, we'll see on that.
The Targaryens being back in King's Landing, glorious.
Yeah. Dang. All right. Yeah. Fire episode. Dracarys episode. As I said last week, Dracarys episode on this one again. So I'm super excited for the rest of the season. Cannot wait. Firing on all cylinders. House of the Dragon. Game of Thrones. Yeah, it's awesome. I said it last week. Sundays are back, and it's not disappointing. So that is our thoughts on House of the Dragon episode 2. Let us know your thoughts if you've seen it down in the comments below. Are you excited for the rest of the season? Are you excited for this episode? Yeah, let us know all those. And let's get into the movie of the week now. Supergirl. Let's go around the horn. Let's see what you guys think about
that. Supergirl, man. So I remember when people seen the trailers, people were like, "Oh, this is James Gunn making his Guardians of the Galaxy." And in my opinion, I saw what they meant in the trailer. Watching it, I didn't feel that way at all. So that's out the window. I want to say that I like Supergirl as a character. I'm interested in seeing like what he does with her because she's very interesting in like the way of like obviously like she was older than Clark before they got sent off. No, she wasn't born yet, right? Or was she older? I forgot which one.
No, she wasn't born. In this iteration, she wasn't born yet.
Okay. She wasn't born yet. But like she got to live on Krypton and she kind of like got those attachments. So this movie basically was just kind of like her dealing with, you know, having to literally move planets and seeing how it affects her on her birthday of all times. And that's probably why, you know, it's her birthday, so she has to like basically relive it all and think about all that. She's celebrating it basically by herself. As for the movie, because I haven't even touched on the movie yet. It's enjoyable to some extent. I'm not gonna say I had a horrible time, but I will say I didn't care about a lot of this shit. It's I feel like it's. The only reason I have anything to say good to say about it is because I'm interested in Supergirl's character. Past that, I didn't give a shit about nothing that happened in the movie. So with that being said, my rating for the movie, I'm at a 5. Take it away, Pennies.
Okay. I'll go next year. I think this movie, I'll start with Millie Alcock as Kara, as Supergirl. I think she did a great job. Didn't have any issues with her whatsoever. I think she was really good. You know, she showed that just a little bit at the ending of Superman, and I was super excited for her because it's Millie Alcock. We saw her in House of the Dragon. We just talked about that, so I was super excited for that. So she did great. She did a great job as Supergirl. No issues there whatsoever. Jason Momoa as Lobo in here, I think, was also good when he was on screen. You know, I wish we had more Lobo screen time with that. He really wasn't in it too much. I think I said this for John Wick or for Ballerina when John Wick showed up in that one. It was like not really a feature, but it wasn't really a cameo. It was in that middle part. Same with Lobo here. Like he wasn't really a cameo, but he wasn't really in the movie like that. But Jason Momoa did great there. David Cornsweet was in here too, and it I think he was just a tad under screen time as of Jason. I'm exaggerating, but yeah, David Cornsweet. It's always cool to see him as Superman because he is a great Superman. So same thing here. He did great. The story was okay. With what they decided to do, it was all right. There is a lot of dumb moments in this movie, though, like a lot. And I was like, I don't know. Well, some things that didn't make sense. We'll get into that as right now. But overall, and I'll let Jet talk about the main point here. Overall, it was all right. It was okay. Did I have a bad time watching the movie? No, I still enjoyed what I was watching. It just wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't the worst. I'm at a 6 on this. And yeah, there you go. Jet.
Obviously, I agree with both you guys about Millie Alcock. I can't wait to see her in Man of Tomorrow because she, uh, according to the man himself, Mr. Gunn, he says she has a pivotal role in that movie. So, you know, I like her as Kara, and I can't wait to see more of her. Well, this isn't her on-screen debut because she was at the end of a Superman last year. But for her first feature-length movie, yeah, painfully average. Painfully average. There was things that I liked in here, but overall, man, I was bored for a good chunk of it. For a good chunk of it. The whole thing with Ruthie, like, it was like, I guess I like Ruthie as a character, but I just feel like they didn't do enough to make me care about what she had going on. Like, yeah, her parents died, and yeah, she wants revenge, but I don't know, because I don't know what else you do to make me care more. But it just wasn't enough. Like, I just like that being the conflict of the movie, and then trying to get the antidote for crypto. I'm with a lot of people when it comes to crypto. I don't know what James Gunn obsession is with fucking crypto, but yeah, he was the center. He was center stage in Superman, and he is center stage. Well, he's not, in the movie like that, but the movie revolves around him. So I don't know. I just hopefully Man of Tomorrow dials down on crypto a great bit. I'm hoping because I'm good on that. But yeah, aside from the script, the weakest part of this movie is the fucking villain. I told J Mag in the party, man, he might be the worst comic book movie villain of all time.
See, I was thinking, I know I'm interrupting.
Just throw a name though.
After I watched it, I literally thought that in my head. Is he the worst we've ever seen? Like, I was thinking of movies. I couldn't think of one. Like,
who's worse? You're not disagreeing?
No, I don't know who's worse.
Because we obviously we immediately thinking about something like that. We go to MCU, and I mean, who's worse than him?
The ones that I came up with in the moment was the dude from Dark World, Thor: The Dark World. But it's damn near the same thing. It's the generic villain type shit that really didn't have no. And
I think I would take the elf though.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Who else was bad? Gore. What did Gore really do? He killed some gods. He did kill some gods. He was a god killer, so no, never mind. He had a lot more feats than that.
Like the chick from the Marvels, you could argue.
Yeah.
With the hammer. I don't even remember her name, so she's definitely up there. But again, that one, neck and neck, you're splitting hairs. Like and I told this to J Mac, he's for sure at that table. Yeah. He's for damn sure at that table. Yeah. List it however you want, but so forgettable. What motives? Just a villain.
No, the motive was crazy. I mean, there's a motive. The shit was crazy. I don't know if I want to say that on YouTube, but that's crazy. That's crazy.
The only reason that she is even helping is because he decided to steal her plane out of every plane.
No, okay. This is getting into stupid moments that, I mean, if we're there where we could talk about them. How you passed this whole field of planes and said, I'm going to stop here and choose this one. How? Why? That was weird. Like he literally, you could go back and look at the shot, past like 2 or 3 ships. What was different? Were they closed? Were they locked? Can you not just go in there? Because it looked like he just fucking broke some cords
and
he
cars. Did the thing and it opened up.
And it opened. So I mean, yeah. So like that was dumb. The way that her family died. The scene was fine, but the son being in the room and just getting up and then fucking running. Like if he would have just chilled out, then that would have been like nothing. Shit. I was watching Angry Joe earlier, and we saw how they blew up the fucking ship. Right? He pushed the button, all the fucking. Why didn't you just fucking press that button to blow up the ship as soon as it landed? What, like, you could have just this movie would have been obviously you got to get the movie, but you think about it, they land, just blow the fuck up. You already know who it is. You saw, you're like, yeah, he's here. Blow him the fuck up. I'm not a comic book reader, so definitely educate me. I don't have no idea, but the Green Sun, I don't know how or why that affects Kryptonians. And that's a whole nother, how does this whole fucking verse even know about Kryptonians like that? And how do they know their weaknesses? And it's insane. I don't know. Superman's not out there like that, but that's a whole nother subject. Yeah. How does that Green Sun affect them? What does that have to do with kryptonite? Just because it's green is the only thing I can think of is the core blew up and went into the fucking sun, and now there's kryptonite imbued with the sun. That's one question that I do need to be educated on. Like, I want to know, why does that affect them and why does it kill them? Why didn't he just choose a red sun planet?
That is true. You knew, and then you went to the one that has two, and the two is green and yellow.
Yeah. Is there only one green? I wish I would. If there's only one green and that's it, and that was your planet, okay, fine, I can see that. But they don't tell us that. Why not just go to a planet that's just a green sun and that's it?
Because my thing is, he sat there and he knew that she was dying somewhere. He even told her, he was like, "My friend's dying somewhere. Just tell me where she's at." You knew the sun was gonna come up. And she was
yeah.
I don't know, man.
So there's plenty of dumb moments like that. That's just like, what the fuck?
And like, why did they keep the girl alive? The little girl. Why did they keep her alive? Like, literally, after she spit in his face, you're gonna die by the end of this day.
Her being a fucking badass out of nowhere, when they've shown throughout the entire movie she's not like that. Her just jumping up through two vents and shit. Just
that was crazy. He turned around. He was like, "Ooh." I'm like, what the? How the fuck she do that?
Yeah, choking out strong ass motherfuckers. Like, why didn't she do that to the motherfucker? Took her sword the very first time we saw. Not the first time we saw her, but the first interaction. Like, what? It was just weird. It was just weird. That's where you could have shown like some training, some development that made you care for her. Like Jet wanted to, like, a little. You can have those extra scenes where she's training with Kara, doing some things like that. So that was just weird. Yeah, there's just dumb moments scattered throughout the entire movie that just kind of didn't make sense. So
I thought Kara's little flashback, I enjoyed that.
Yes, I did.
And stuff.
I did like, finding out more about Krypton. I did like finding more about Krypton, and that was cool.
And I don't know. I have a vague memory of one of the directors or something saying the message was real. Obviously, the movie Superman said that the message was real, but there was a line drop in here that he sent his son to conquer the planet, right?
Yeah. He said, "I don't want you to do that." He was telling
that was crazy.
Kara, he wants you to protect. They flipping that completely. So are we not going to get Zod?
Which it's funny because their parents, Superman's parents, wanted him to take over the planet. He didn't. Kara's parents didn't want her to take over the planet, but then the way this movie ends, it's like, what the fuck? All right, you're. It's weird. Like, she decided to kill.
That was crazy.
Cream of the crop.
I like that.
I liked it too. But it went counterintuitive to what the movie was telling us that she was gonna do.
Like, I don't mind signs at all, but it happening. I like the way, because she's gonna have to tell Clark, or maybe they didn't ignore it. Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, and I'm not saying you guys don't understand it, but like, I just took it as trying to protect, Ruthie's innocence. Like, she made her not do that to protect what childlike, innocence she had left. So I don't think, I mean, maybe she is, but I don't think Kara is just a straight up killer. I just think she made that decision in the moment.
Why not send them to like galactic prison? I heard in the comic that they used the Phantom Zone, and obviously that's not established yet that the Phantom Zone is a thing, but that's what she ends up doing with him, throwing him in the Phantom Zone. But why not like a galactic prison or some shit like that? Why kill her? I said, I don't mind it, but yeah.
And we have what's his face? How did I say?
Lobo?
Yeah, Lobo's here to collect the bounty. So clearly there's something. Collecting the bounty. Nothing.
Yeah.
You chose to kill him, and I get, this one's for crypto. This one, I get it, but I'm not, like I said, I don't have a problem with it either. I like that. It's just decisions, man.
I've always said like I love the story of Superman. Like I get it. But we have plenty of instances where he's Superman. He's Clark Kent. He can do no good. He's this and I like the stories when he's not good. Like he could show, like I'm this motherfucker and I can take over shit. I like those type of stories. That's just me. Obviously, everybody has their own versions. But I do like when they do that. So when Kara did it here, I was like, that's cool, but that's not what you guys are showing us. That's not what you guys are showing us.
What are you about to say?
I was just saying she's the perfect contrast to him.
I get it, and that's why I say when y'all just said James Gunn said that she's a focal point, and the next movie is focusing on the fact that she knows what you have to do, and Clark is telling her no, and that's what they mean, and it's gonna be either one's convincing the other to either kill the, you know what I mean? Like that could be what they mean, and that's great if that's the case. I appreciate that because they gave us a glimpse of what we're about to see. Because she kept making it a point. Clark is too naive. Like his heart, he's too much. Like they were emphasizing that, and they showed her killing at the end. So it's like you'll be getting that.
Yeah, because she even had the line where it's like, Clark sees the good in people. I see the truth.
Yeah,
that
was a drop, boy. Yeah. That was a drop.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
One thing that I was confused about, because obviously she's a Kryptonian, so when she came to Earth, she didn't speak English. But there was a scene. I think it was on the little train that they were taking, the flying train or whatever, the bus. And she was speaking to the guy in the seat, and she was like, "Oh, you probably don't speak the universal language or something like that." And he started speaking English. So is that like, because it was like I forgot what they called it, but it's like the most common language. So you spoke all these other languages, but she didn't speak the most common one. Like I don't know. It's just something.
Well, she was born there. You know, on a piece of asteroid. So when was she going to learn the universal language?
Well, I mean, because she learned all the other languages.
I think she learned that afterwards. No, after being on Earth. I don't know. Obviously, the movie doesn't tell us.
Yeah, I assume she's only been on Earth for like a few years, max.
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, if all she spoke was Kryptonian, where else would she have learned it?
What I'm saying,
matter of fact, it had to be because Superman. The beginning of Superman tells us how long he's been Superman, right?
Oh yeah. 3 decades? No, what the fuck was it? It's a fucking 333 shit, and I don't remember what the highest one was. Yeah, might have been 3 decades.
But yeah, she speaks more. Like she was speaking all types of languages, like that. She like the language. Like, where did she find the time to learn all that shit?
Maybe on her travels. I don't know. Like obviously, I wish we knew, but maybe on her travels because she's always going off world. Like Clark said, she's always off world. I like that aspect of her though, by the way. Like I did like her knowing all these languages and being that like intergalactic.
Yeah, fuck me.
I think that was cool.
I was just trying to figure it out.
No end credit scene.
Yeah, that was disappointing as fuck. I said, "Oh shit!" I thought Brainiac was gonna show up and pick up what was left of Krypton, like because he obviously uses that as a trophy later on in different animated series and comics and things like that. He has that as his trophy, like it's in his fucking ship. So I thought that might have been the end credit scene where you just see a ship pull up and like kind of like Thanos did or whatever. But
James done told y'all we don't do that. We don't do that. We don't just make a necessary.
I thought they said there was going to be an end credits, right? Didn't we report on that? If I remember,
I don't remember. But yeah, I mean, I'm still of the stance like, for one, and I didn't say this in the beginning. This felt like, because obviously it's not directed by James Gunn, but this felt like the guy that directed it was trying to do his best James Gunn impression.
Yeah.
Like there were attempts at jokes in here, and Jay, you think you talked about it. I don't know if I laughed. Well, I think I did laugh because that little alien was Seth Rogen, right?
Yeah, he was funny.
Yeah, Seth was funny.
Yeah, he was.
Well, if I had an engine and I had balls, I would go over there. Well, I don't have either. Like, yeah.
Yeah, he was funny. But anything else, I don't think so. And Cody's like thing about not really seeing Guardians. I for sure saw Guardians.
Really? I didn't.
I really did.
Besides seeing other aliens, I didn't feel Guardians.
I mean, maybe, but I feel like it was seeing other aliens being in space, the space travels, and then just because there was obvious attempts at like trying to be funny, and obviously, the Guardians movies, they do get serious, but a lot of it is that type of comedy. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like if James would have just made this movie, it just would have been better. I don't know. I don't know what the creative process was, but it's it's interesting because I truly feel like if your first two theatrical movies, and if Clayface wasn't where it's at, it would have been three. It just would have been a super trilogy. But if you were just gonna do Superman, Supergirl, and then Superman 2, why don't you just direct the super movies? Because right now, again, you did a Supergirl movie before you did a Wonder Woman movie, which, and I've talked about this in the TikTok, that first Wonder Woman movie made $800 million. People were excited. A lot of people love Wonder Woman. I'm not just even going to say women. A lot of people love Wonder Woman. And then the second one, once we found out that Gal Gadot kind of sucks, and the word of mouth obviously was terrible for that movie because Wonder Woman, what is it, 84 or whatever, was
1984,
fucking atrocious.
Yes.
But you did a Supergirl movie before that. You did a Supergirl movie before you're even thinking about touching Batman. Like, I just don't know, man. I just like the plan right now just feels like he's just doing passion projects and what he wants to do, and there's not like an actual, I think this would be the best course of action because we are fighting an uphill battle from what the last DC regime put us in. Like, this isn't just starting a brand new thing. Like, people don't care about DC.
I'm hearing you loud and clear, and I agree with you to some extent. My only pushback is that it's 2 movies in. Like, he's gonna be doing this for a long time. He's only 2 movies in. Like, let's let him cook. At least 5 movies in, then you can have a complaint. And I mean this
At
type
that
of
point, it
complaint.
might be too fucking late. I talked about this too. Now we have a Supergirl movie that's not making no money, and it's divisive. So if we take that moving forward, Clayface is coming out. And by all accounts, I said this, Clayface looks good. The trailer looks good. What if that movie's bad?
Yeah, it could very much be bad.
Then we're going into Superman 2 and we had 2 duds. We had a great one and 2 duds. When you just could have done Batman, and Batman could be bad. Most Batman movies are fucking great. Like, it's kind of hard to fuck him up. He's easy. It's fucking Gotham.
Let me say this though, because what he's done doesn't have a specific timeline. When I say that, I mean like right now he could throw a Batman movie whenever because he's not.
And Peacemaker sucked.
Damn, that is true. He could throw a Batman movie in whenever, meaning like he doesn't need to do a Batman ASAP as far as like his world like building right now because everything is separated. All we have is Superman and Supergirl by themselves. We seen some lanterns, but that's about it. So we're about to get a Clayface. Like, we could have did a Batman. Yes, we could have did a Batman now, but I'm saying like he could still do a Batman later and it work out because he hasn't built a timeline yet. He's just built characters. Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
You say that though, but where's your Flash? You've been wanting your Flash.
I have been wanting my Flash, and he's working on it. And that's the same
that's
case.
Not your, but you've been, that's the same case. You're saying that now, but in the past you've been like, where the fuck is my Flash?
Yeah,
at?
I know.
That was your whole gripe with Superman.
Yeah, because why would you make that drop of meta and there's no Flash? That doesn't make sense.
Because he's working on it.
Like,
and again, out of his mouth, he's the one that said, "We're not making nothing until I fall in love with the script."
He fell in
Tell
love.
me,
With
he fell in love with this.
Yeah, he fell in love with it.
You heard Lobo, and he said, "Oh shit, Jason, we got."
Speaking of Lobo, I don't know. I don't think I've seen anybody make this complaint, but his bodysuit was a little fucking weird. Like his abs and shit. That shit looked like a bodysuit. Like it wasn't like Jason Momoa doesn't need a bodysuit. Yeah, if you go back and look at that shit, it just didn't look right. But like Jason, I've seen you in shit just recently. Like you're not fat. You're not. You're a well built guy. So that was just weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then again, like it's all kind of unconventional steps, and usually I'm for that. But again, we're rebuilding what has been damaged, and I don't know if I don't know if this is the right way to do this, man. And obviously, I'm excited to see what Clayface is, because obviously it's supposed to be a body horror type thing, and that's going to be different. And clearly, I'm excited for Man of Tomorrow.
That's after, right?
Yeah, that's after. That's next year.
After. It's 3 Superman movies,
bro. It's insane.
I'm eating good. I love Superman. I'm tired of
for
Batman,
sure.
Batman. You know, but I get it.
Like, just in the grand scheme of trying to build a universe.
Yeah.
Your first 4 movies are super, like, or out of your first 4 movies, 3 of them are super, like.
We got Creature Commandos. Man. Creature Commandos was great. That shit was amazing. We got lanterns coming up. And then he followed
that shit up with what should have been a layup, and it started out like, oh, we're getting into some shit with Peacemaker.
Oh yeah,
that
Peacemaker
shit fucking
too.
Flopped. Like,
did it? I thought we liked it. Am I missing?
Hell nah. Like, it started off cool when it was like, he's on
He's living as the other Peacemaker. Yeah, he's living on
when he's
Nazi world.
He's on X.
Yeah, he's on X, but after that it was just a slow descent into bullshit. And then that finale was garbage. So again, and I know I was super negative throughout this whole review, rooting for James, because unlike these other DC fans, we actually watched all these fucking movies. We watched Aquaman in theaters, Aquaman 2 in theaters, J-Mag, I know you remember. Yeah. Blue Beetle in theaters, like all of them. We supported all.
Blue Beetle was good.
Blue Beetle was good. Yeah, exactly. We've been doing this. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
I will say what they should have did is they should have had like Green Lanterns, at least just some type of like Green Lantern show up in Supergirl.
That's after. We got to get the show first. When's that show? This year, right? At the end of the year.
And
year. I mean, like, just the regular corpse, like not the Earth ones. Like,
yeah.
You could have had Kilowog show.
That would have been cool.
That would have made sense in this type of movie. You know,
yeah.
She's traveling. Yeah, that would have made sense.
And like I said, super unconventional, because the Superman 2025. Even though we love that movie, didn't have an origin. It's not just like, our first interaction with David Cornsett as Superman and him, it being like his movie. Like, he's surrounded with a bunch of people. So it's not super conventional, even though that did work out to be a good movie. And just it's these steps, man. It is these steps. I don't know. Batman and Wonder Woman, and I'll even agree with you, Flash. To me, that shit is bonkers. And I don't even think the first interaction with Wonder Woman is a movie. I think it's a fucking show. Like,
damn,
Lanterns is a show. Wonder Woman is a show.
Oh, that's the Themyscirian shit, right?
Yeah, and by all accounts,
she shouldn't show up in that though. She shouldn't, right? That's just.
Wow, we don't. Is she in the universe? She might still be on that fucking island.
maybe, but I'm not expecting her to show up in that though. For the record, I'm not expecting her to show up in that.
Yeah, maybe you're right. But by all accounts, that should be good. They said Game of Thrones-esque show. Yeah, it should be.
We just gotta wait. We just gotta let them eat. Let them cook, and then we can eat.
I'm telling you.
I don't know, bro. We got the movies are despite how we feel about Supergirl, and it's all right. Don't get us wrong. It's all right. But Creature Commandos was good. Peacemaker is what it was, I guess. Lantern Corps looked good. Or just Lanterns. Lanterns looks good. The Themyscirian show sounds good. So I don't know. We'll see. But the movies, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's like, damn. But if Man of Tomorrow comes out and it's good, if Clayface comes out and it's good, I don't know. I think the conversation shifts. I think right now it's just a little early.
Maybe we see Batman.
If Clayface, well, I think they've already said Batman's not showing up in there. I think that's been confirmed.
Superman.
Is that not crazy?
Yeah, that's crazy.
A Clayface movie before Batman.
I mean, yeah, it is. Okay, no, you wouldn't like it, but what if they start doing this thing? And I think I've said this before, where they just start doing villain movies before Batman, and then it's like the fucking anti-Avengers and shit, and they fight Batman or some shit.
Damn.
The thing is, again, they're just fighting an uphill battle. So I just don't understand why you would not put your super popular characters at the forefront and get people's trust back. Because now you did Supergirl, it flopped both ways. And maybe some of that trust that people gained a little bit with Superman, that shit might be gone. Who knows? People are fickle.
Yeah.
Man.
Because I'm a punk rocker, yes I am.
Oh, the needle drop. We didn't even
drop.
talk about that at the final fight. People hated that shit.
Oh, did they?
Damn.
What song did it play?
Oh.
What was it?
Was it fuck, man, I could hear it. It's an
old ass song.
It's on the tip. Fuck. It's on the tip of my brain, like Yana says, man. What is it?
Oh, man. Damn, I don't remember.
Fuck, I'm losing it. It's going. I had it and it's gone.
But yeah, that where it was Ruthie looking in a circle. Yeah, people hated that needle drop.
I thought that was cool. I didn't have a problem with it. That was fine.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah. Damn, what song was it? Fuck. It's gonna bug me. All right. Anything else?
On the Clayface.
I can't wait for Clayface. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But all right, that was our review on Supergirl. I should have done this for all of them, but that was our review on Supergirl. But do not forget, at the end of the day, our review is just our opinions. We encourage you guys to go out and watch this movie for yourselves, gather your own opinions, come back and share your thoughts. And that is all our What We Watches, unless we got individuals. There's a lot to actually catch up on this week. Like they literally dropped Avatar and The Bear together, and we were like, I don't know if we're gonna be able to watch them both at the same time, but you know, hey, it's the LFG Podcast. Is what we do here. We watch shit, give you our thoughts. So there you go. Let us know what you guys thought about all our What We Watches down in the comments below. Let us know what you guys are possibly watching, reading, listening to, all that good stuff. Also down in the comments below. But let's get into the wonderful week of pop culture this past week. Let's see what happened in the news.
All right. The DCU Darkseid actor will be announced soon, boys. He will play the character in animation and live action. Of course, that's what he does.
There you go, right? We got a vision right here for what James is doing.
I'm telling you, man. Just let him cook.
Darkseid.
Give him time.
So they beat Brainiac and Man of Tomorrow?
No, he comes back.
Well, wouldn't they?
No, because he has
Brainiac
to.
Usually beat him.
Brainiac has to go into like hiding. And, like they defeat him, but like he's still there.
Yeah, like that type shit.
Yeah. Because there's no way they do the full like they're not. There's no way. That's a tube move. PlayStation US hardware sales fell to their lowest May total in over 25 years. Xbox hardware sales in May fell to the lowest level ever recorded for the month. What does this mean?
Wonder why they want to raise them bitches to fucking $800. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, that's that. I said it in the party yesterday. That PS6, that shit comes out to $1,000. No, sir.
It was hard to get a PS5. Don't worry, it won't be that hard to get a PS6.
The bitches will be on shelves.
There you go.
Crazy, man. PlayStation is deleting over 500 purchased movies from its customers' accounts, including films like Terminator 2, Rambo, Apocalypse Now, Hot Fuzz, and Moonlight comes after a licensing deal ended.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
The physical media truthers they are foaming at the mouth right now.
Deleting. Doesn't say refunding. It says deleting.
Like some shit, huh?
Nah, all crazy. It is when you buy it, it's just
a license.
Yeah,
you got a little thing. You can watch it.
Your stuff.
Crazy.
A 5-part documentary series about Cartoon Network is in the works. The series will explore the network's eras and its artists throughout its history.
That's fire.
That's awesome.
That is.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Can't wait to watch that.
Hopefully we don't learn some Nickelodeon type shit.
Damn.
Nah, I don't think so.
They're not that weird. The first ever Lego Dragon Ball Z set has been leaked. The $200 Shinron diorama is said to be released in November and include a young Goku minifig.
Jesus Christ, man. I talk about it every time. Lego prices don't make sense to me, man. Jesus.
It's a Shenron diorama. That's going to be huge.
It's the very first Dragon Ball one. Come on.
Very first one, yeah. First ever.
With a Goku? A young Goku?
With a little Goku.
Oh, that's crazy.
That little Goku alone is probably worth like $190.
This is definitely going to sell out. Like, you're not going to get this.
Sheesh.
A Genshin Impact like Marvel gacha game has leaked. The ARPG will reportedly have co-op and feature a huge cast of superheroes.
What y'all think?
Hey,
Genshin, we all play Genshin. You know, Genshin was cool. It was pretty cool. It just got to a point where like we just stopped playing it. But I don't know.
You know what? This because I was thinking about it on a mobile.
That's what I was.
Genshin Impact is on mobile. But Genshin Impact is also on console, so maybe this is cool.
Yeah.
Man, so is Brave Souls.
Whoa, don't do that. Don't do that.
Woo. Deborah on Wool.
Deborah
is crazy, bro. You still on Dragon Ball?
Yeah. Deborah Ann Wool says she's known they were making God of War LFA for nearly a decade. Corey Barlog already had a poster made back then. It had me and a cube that's been there since the beginning. It's deeply a part of the lore.
That's fire.
Damn.
A decade
is crazy.
Yeah, a decade is crazy. That's cool though.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
All you fuckers are wrong.
Hell yeah, they are. Hell yeah.
David Litch's Gears of War movie will follow the origin story of Delta Squad as they begin to wage a war for survival against the Locusts. Coming soon to Netflix.
What do you think? Origin story. So I don't think they're going to be fighting the Locusts. I think we're going to be getting backstories on the squad. might be interesting, okay? Might be interesting, but we're not going to be getting no Locust shit, I don't think. Unless it's like, all right, we're in the middle of a fucking fight with the Locust, and then they just decide to do a whole fucking episode of a flashback of Dom or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I just can't wait to see how it's done, because Gears of War is obviously gruesome. So, and then coming soon to Netflix. It's like,
Netflix
is a hit or miss, though. It's not a miss all the time.
It's hit or miss.
So. That percentage, they're shooting like 30%. Hit or miss.
30%.
30% is pretty good.
Right. They might be gracious. It might be 20.
Whew.
For every good Netflix movie, there's 9 bad ones.
No, we ain't talking about a movie though. We're talking about David Leitch right here. Oh, this is a movie. Fuck.
Like what?
This is a series.
That's possible. Go find out.
Man.
More on the news. Live action Sea of Thieves movies in development with Destin Daniel Creighton set to produce.
Interesting. Pirate movie.
It's just live action One Piece.
Skeletons, megalodons, a kraken.
Yeah.
They got 25 seasons of lore to work off of.
Damn. Yeah. We need to get back into this though, for real.
Yeah. You ready to buy that?
I bought the big ass ship and we just stopped playing after that shit, man. We can travel as a crew now, and that's it. We're done.
Get Andre on board.
Yeah.
A live action Magic School Bus movie is in the works. Elizabeth Banks will play Miss Fizzle. Rob Letterman, Detective Pikachu, is set to direct.
That's cool. I mean, I wasn't the biggest Magic School Bus fan growing up. So
really,
that's
damn. That shit was a jam. They used to roll out the TV. We're watching Magic School Bus.
Oh shit!
Roll out the
TV. Nah, they roll out the TV to watch the news for me.
What?
Yeah, man, they roll out the TV. We watching some old like something news related. Like it's something that's going on in the world. I'm like, man, where the movies at?
CNN type news.
Yes, we watching the news.
What the hell?
It was crazy work.
Nah, that's wild.
I
If they rolled
very-
out the TV for me, that shit was either this or Bill Nye.
The only time that happened
Bill
was
Nye.
what's his name, man? What's the English teacher's name, man? God. he rolled it out and we watched the old ass movie, man. I forgot what
Lord of the Flies.
it might have been Lord of the Flies. I don't know by name. But anyways. Hunter x Hunter new chapter officially releases on June 29th. The last chapter was released December 8th, 2024. That's my birthday.
Nah, don't read it like that, motherfucker. Yeah. The way you be defending George R.R., I don't want to hear that shit. You better wait on greatness.
Exactly.
You read that like that is not how you read that. Talking about it exactly.
It's my birthday.
Damn.
They get a pass.
It's been just one chapter. That's just one chapter.
One
coming
chapter.
Out.
Hey, George R.R. got
crazy.
some pages written, right?
Yeah,
Not that we know of. Not that we've seen. Not that we've seen. Nah, one chapter is crazy though. What's that shit say on fucking what's the app? The Shonen Jump. New chapter coming in 2 years. Like that's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. Those Hunter x Hunter chapters, them bitches are tough reads though. Like it's hella words.
Oh shit!
Like you reading for a second.
Yeah,
pages full.
Man. Crazy. Luffy voice actor Mayumi Tanaka returns for the One Piece remake. W. She has been playing the role for over 26 years since I was born.
That's cool. That's pretty cool.
I wonder if maybe well, I don't know about Netflix, but because you think she had to audition for this, or they were just like, you can do it?
Yeah, they probably asked her. It's like, are you willing to do
job,
this?
George, if you want to do it, do it. At least I would hope they would.
Like, there's no way you make her audition for herself. Like, there's no way.
Yeah, man. And go check the fucking tape. That's my audition. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, maybe not audition, but I guess like asked her first, like you were saying.
Yeah.
Because the only thing I was thinking was, you're kind of doing, you're following the story, but you're kind of doing your own thing. So just to start over with the same Luffy voice, like in their head, where they like, damn, we really can't find nobody to do Luffy's voice that kind of fits. So let's just go ask her if she'll do it.
Let me ask you this. Do you think the rest of the cast is going to be the same voice actors? Obviously not.
Oh.
What's his face? Frankie recipes, but you know what I'm saying.
I don't know if they would have to feel the same way. I mean, because they're only doing 7 episodes, using logic, because this first drop is 7 episodes, so she doesn't have to record all the time, I guess. But it just depends on how they feel about it, because again, she's been doing this character for 26 years, and they're starting from scratch. So, man, that's crazy. I don't know. I don't even know.
And I would say same for.
I don't think so though.
Same for Dub. Dub would probably be the same situation. Would you want to? How would you feel hearing a whole different Dub cast?
How would you feel if it was Inaki?
Ooh, if they got a live action people to do the remake.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, I could. Because again, for me, and been arguing with people a bunch. This remake is a whole new thing. So if voices are different, it's something to get used to.
They've already did that. You can watch the anime with their voice, right? Or is that, I'm thinking it backwards. You can watch the live action with the anime.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So maybe, man.
That'd be crazy. Inaki?
Yeah. Interesting. A crypto anime series in the works. I thought we already knew about this. The series follows Crypto as he tags along with a gang of misfit criminal wannabes who live down the block. Directed by C.H. Greenblatt. Huh.
He tags along with a gang of misfit. He tags along. What are you doing? What's happening?
Carl lost him again. Yo, James Gunn loves crypto.
Yo,
bro,
crypto.
What?
This is good news. This is good news. That means he's got his own show. You don't have to see him in Man of Tomorrow like that. It's good.
Now, again, 2 more additions to this.
Developed by SpongeBob. Oh,
Wonder Woman can't get shit, man. They cancel her game. Other people are getting animated shows. Like,
That mascara without her.
And listen,
Shit is insane.
I know it's probably nobody, but who do they have voicing crypto? Because they just paying this man.
Oh, yes. Huh?
Vin
It's
Diesel.
the Barks.
Yeah. Like, bro, like whoever's like, he told us, we got you, bro. We're gonna get you 3 movies, easy. Superman, Supergirl, crypto show. Got it. He's banking.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, maybe. Joker Laugh Riot anime series is happening at DC, Justin. That's nothing else as Batman related that isn't Batman. Official log line. When Batman is murdered. Oh, never mind. This is Elseworlds, clearly. The Joker launches a ruthless crusade through Gotham's underworld to find the killer who took away his greatest adversary. But at his violent quest for answers pushes him closer towards vigilante than villain. Joker is forced to confront the truth that without Batman, he doesn't know who he is.
That's fire.
I like that a lot.
That's fire.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is cool. What if this isn't Elseworlds?
Has to be. They said Batman.
No.
That's why there's no movie.
That's why there's no movie. He's dead. Is that an official image?
No.
The
No,
Joker
that's-
left, right?
No,
Okay.
the left right, yes.
The left,
But
right?
The Joker on the left, no, that's from
that's
from the
yeah.
Killing Joke.
Killing Joke. Yeah, no, but the one on the right, that's their official picture image. You're
Yeah.
supposed to say Elseworlds on there. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Supposed to say that. I mean, as far as we know, we've never seen it yet. We've never seen them tag anything with Elseworlds, but they said they're gonna tag shit with the Elseworlds logo or some shit.
Probably like on the intro when it does.
They might have meant mentally.
Damn.
Verbally.
Interesting. So does that mean the voice actor for this Joker will be our Joker?
Oh, it should be, right?
Ooh.
Well, if it's Elseworlds, I think they said Elseworlds is not. That's not,
you could assume
yeah.
it's not because there's 2 different Batmans. So
Yeah.
Down the drain. Absolute Batman is officially getting an animated series announced at Annecy Fest.
I already started reading.
Crazy, man.
yeah, we did.
Fire.
We did, and yeah, this is gonna be crazy.
Listen to me. I kid you not. I have a dude that I work with, and he's been telling me like since like probably beginning of the year that ever since he saw or he read these, that he's wanted something animated for the longest, and he finally did it. He's gonna freak out.
We've talked about this is another one that's not tagged Elseworlds, so I mean, there you go. It's probably not, but we've talked about it back and then. Like if they were to make this, and when I think it was the Joker image that they was going around, and we reported this, the Joker looks like. I was like, dang, if we ever get an animated on this shit, that shit's gonna be fire. And yeah, a few months later, announced getting an animated.
Crazy.
Hell yeah,
I didn't think they would do it this fast.
yeah. Honestly,
They saw Supergirl sales.
yeah.
But yeah, this is crazy. Like J-Mac said, we're reading this, and god damn,
Yeah, that's fire.
for opening scene is Alfred, badass Alfred though.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
Excited. And Supergirl opens with 68 million at the global box office. Domestic opening was lower than The Flash, Morbius, and The Marvels. Production budget was 170 million. Whew.
Well, they'll at least make their production budget back, so they're okay.
I mean, I think it's better than those movies,
Yeah, it is.
but
Yeah.
again, DC's, people showed up to watch Aquaman, the first one, and people showed up for that first Wonder Woman, and people showed up for Captain Marvel, another powerful woman getting her first movie. Obviously not the Marvels, because Brie Larson pissed off a lot of people, and there's different things about that. But yeah, DC is it's a damaged brand. It really is. Like one of the most famous fucking superheroes of all time, Superman. I think he made 600 million. So it's just, if it's not Batman, it's not making crazy money like that unless it's like an outlier. So I don't know, James.
He's trying his best, man.
He is.
Let him cook. First details for dynamic duo have been revealed. It follows Dick Grayson and Jason Todd as street rats who name themselves the dynamic duo. Dick and Jason split up. Dick joins Batman and Jason joins the Red Hood. That is the third thing we have spoken on today that is Batman related. Batman.
Was it?
This is animated though.
Yeah.
But still, yeah. You're not wrong. Sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's animated, and I mean, DC animated always comes with the heat. So,
and Avengers Endgame Encore is the title for the upcoming re-release. It includes a custom introduction, additional new footage, special in tag for Infinity Vision and IMAX releases in theaters December 20th.
Yeah, we know more about this Endgame re-release, and I mean, I think we're all in agreement. Money grab of the century.
yeah,
Cash grab of the century.
Figure out a way to link the movies.
And how do y'all feel about this? Because I talked about this a little bit. How do y'all feel about this in terms of Endgame's legacy? Like, what if this is better than the original one?
I mean, even if it is, I don't think anything changes as far as opinions. Like, this shit is over a decade ago almost.
Yeah.
Like, nobody.
Is this the new Endgame?
No.
Damn, yeah. I don't know. That's tough. I think when you say Endgame though, I'm not gonna think of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna still think about the final act, the final battle. That's really all people will think about. Anything that they add that isn't in that last fight is probably gonna be pointless.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like, you don't see it kind of like a. Well, I guess you look at those as different movies, but I was gonna say Justice League, and then he drops the fucking Snyder Cut.
The Snyder Cut. That shit was 4 hours, bro. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that's a different movie, man. Like this, you know what I'm saying, when I think of Endgame, I think of the fight. There's like additional 30 minutes to the fight. We got a conversation possible. There's no way to do that.
Yeah, I don't think it's that much either.
How long does it stay in theaters? Because watching this shit in theaters again for another fucking. It's gonna be longer too.
Almost 4 hours.
Damn.
It is going to be longer.
A sixth of the day gone.
Just to watch fucking, I don't know what, 10 minutes?
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy.
I wish this would just drop alongside on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
they got to make money though.
Yeah,
they got to make money. It's crazy.
That's the world we live in. And I believe there is more. Yes, there is. Xbox is increasing the prices of their consoles. Series S, 512 gigabyte, $399 to $499, $100 increase. Series S, 1 terabyte, $449 to $599, $150 increase. Series X, 1 terabyte, $649 to $800. That is a $150 increase. And the Xbox Series X 1 terabyte digital version was $59.99 and is now $750. So
they thought those May stats were wrong, bad, huh? Get ready for June stats.
This is about to be atrocious,
bro. 800,
craziness.
800.
That's crazy.
It is. All them dudes, they got PS4s and Xbox Ones.
Oh yeah.
You waited too long, my brother.
Yeah, that is crazy. Think about it on people that held out and waited, and now it's even more expensive. Oh my god!
It's because what sense does that make? Usually, when shit comes out for fucking 5 years, the price is supposed to go down. No, they went up, bro. That's crazy,
and that's for stuff quality.
This is the world we live in.
It's crazy.
It's gross.
Crazy, man. Brad Bird says Ratatouille 2 won't happen. Pixar has made little feints towards that to see how I would react. They'll crack a joke, but the joke would be a bit serious, like, would you? And I'm like, no, we told that story.
This is interesting, man.
They itching for money, man. They itching for it.
Hey, imagine a Ratatouille too. Would you do it though?
Like literally, that's literally how it went.
Yeah,
They called him up. Man, you did a good ass job on that movie.
Because we talked about it, I think when it was that day that Coco 2 and Incredibles 3 came out. I was like, man, they really never done a Ratatouille 2, and I feel like that's the easiest one to do. But apparently, Brad said, hell nah.
not for me.
Not my franchise.
I got my Royals. I'm good.
He must have a say though, right? Because for them to just be like, all right, well, we'll just do it without you. I mean, we heard that Toy Story story, right? Where they were gonna do Toy Story 2 without them, regardless, without Pixar.
And they said, no, fuck that. So I don't know.
Yeah, so what?
All that stuff is crazy, by the way.
It is.
Yeah.
Just how much because I don't know if you guys just watched the one, but I watched like all of them for 1, 2, 3. How much stuff actually like was in the way of these Toy Story movies getting made is outrageous. Like that one part, I think I don't know if it was Toy Story 1 or Toy Story 2, but all their files got deleted.
Oh yeah.
And they didn't know what to do.
I remember that.
But they got saved because it was at the girl's house who was on maternity leave. Like,
Yeah.
that is crazy.
That's crazy as hell.
But yeah, Ratatouille 2, that sucks because that would be the one that I'm excited for. Incredibles, obviously, but I love Ratatouille. It's crazy. Coco 2 before Ratatouille 2. What the fuck is Coco 2? Why is he going back there?
I don't know. Can't wait though.
Oh man.
Robert Eggers confirms that the dialogue in Werewolf is all 1300s Middle English. We worked with 2 Oxford professors on the dialogue, which is in Middle English, and then worked with the dialect coach on a way to temper the pronunciation. That
Yeah.
is going to be crazy.
Yeah. Why would you be in that time period and be talking fucking like TikTokers and shit?
TikTokers.
I think for how specific they put it, like they spoke about this, like
Yeah.
this is the intent is there. This is going to be pretty nice.
I watched a TikTok of somebody speaking that shit. I ain't understand a word he said, and he said about 10 sentences. Oh God! Oh me, it sounded like that. Like it really begged the question: is there going to be subtitles for this? Because I'm telling you, if that video is accurate that I watched, man,
Titles is crazy.
Yeah, sometimes it's crazy.
I swear to God, that shit was crazy, man.
That motherfucker saying some shit, and all he's saying is he's just gonna go to the bathroom and shit.
Like Game of Thrones, that old school style of speaking is in there, but it's touched with modern. I guess it's enough to understand. Bro, that shit. That was Roman speaking. I ain't understand a word of that shit.
Do you see the spelling? They're about to say werewolf.
Werewolf.
Oh
man! Shout out Robert Eggers, man.
That'd be a 10 out of 10.
Always pushing the boundaries.
Yeah,
gotta love it. Adult Swim has announced
that's the same thing.
Adult Swim got a. I thought it was just Cartoon Network. They're doing Adult Swim too. That's even. Hell yeah! I'm talking about that's the same thing. Adult Swim was not included.
What the hell, nigga? This is Adult Swim has announced a 5-part documentary series about Cartoon Network and its legacy.
Yeah, it's just I guess they give the Adult Swim to just say you can announce it, but it's our shit.
I don't give a shit about this. Obsession has grossed over 370 million worldwide. It will surpass Sinners tomorrow to become the highest-grossing live-action original film of the 2020s. That is crazy.
That is crazy.
That's craziness.
People were pissed.
Why?
I mean, Obsession has gotten to the weirdos, unfortunately.
I mean, I'm sure.
Or no, I'm saying this shit backwards. Because people love Sinners.
Yeah,
people love Sinners, and they're gonna. Hey, why is my shit fucking now number 2?
Yeah. I said it backwards.
I love Sinners too,
but again, same group of weird motherfuckers that have attachments to movies like this. Even it's not even the quality of the film; it's just people going to see the shit. Like,
it's grossing live action original film of the 20s. Damn.
I love both. Shout out to Sinners.
Oh yeah.
Possession is now the 6th highest grossing horror film of all time in the U.S., passing The Exorcist.
I feel like this is crazy.
This is crazier.
Yeah.
That's a milestone, like, for real.
Like, that's insane. Highest grossing horror film? Like,
Does this certify it as a classic?
I asked J Mac the day we did that review. Like, I think it was an instant classic. I don't see how it's not. Yeah, it's crazy.
Jeez.
The Exorcist, man. Sheesh.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, and by the looks of it, that concludes the LFG news.
All right, there you guys go. That was LFG keeping you up to date on your latest in pop culture this past week. So if you heard something you didn't already know about, hit that like button now. That would be much appreciated. Any final thoughts that you have planned?
One second. All right. So afterthoughts right here. This guy Ravi on Twitter put worst comic book movies ever, according to me. Obviously, this is just his opinion. He stated that. But number 1, I'll start from 12. Number 12, The Marvels. Number 11, Captain Marvel. So back to back.
Whoa.
Captain Marvel. Number 10, Aquaman. What is that shit called? The Lost Kingdom?
The Lost Kingdom, yeah.
Number 9, Ant-Man Quantumania. Number 8, Superman 2025. Number 7, Four Stick. Number 6, Green Lantern. Number 5, The Suicide Squad, the first one. Number 4, The Flash. Number 3, newcomer to the DCU, Supergirl. Number 2, Thor: Love and Thunder. And number 1, Wonder Woman 1984. Fellas, you see the list. Your thoughts?
Horrible list, obviously.
He's wrong. Yeah. This dude has The Marvels as a better movie than Superman.
Yeah. It's nuts.
That's crazy.
It's actually nuts.
That's crazy.
This is sad.
Oh, yeah.
That is crazy. Supergirl being number 3 though, like
that's crazy.
People just swear it's absolute garbage, and
it's not that at all.
like in between Thor: Love and Thunder and The Flash is just.
It's actually.
What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, it's.
Now I've heard the comic book is completely different from the movie, so I don't know if that's what he means when he's saying comic book movies. You know, they like to do that.
See,
oh yeah,
you can't say that because I remember the conversation when Superman dropped. People were saying it was accurate as shit.
Maybe not to this guy.
They were pulling
I don't know.
comic panels and everything of this shit.
But then, like the first Captain Marvel,
That's
like
a solid movie.
It was a solid.
That was solid. Yeah,
it was a solid movie.
Yeah. That's the second Suicide Squad movie too.
That's the second one.
Yeah, it has fucking Idris on it.
Oh, he's tramping.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know that was. Yeah, that's crazy. Wonder Woman 1984. Is that the worst one to you guys?
It's not the worst one, but no, it could be on this list, but it's not the worst one.
I didn't even finish that movie. I couldn't.
Damn.
I man.
Dang, he has no Morbius, no what's the Spider Woman?
Oh yeah. What is that shit? Fuck.
Madam Web.
Madam Web.
Oh, he liked those.
He likes Madam Web more than Superman.
Damn.
Just glad to see Thor.
Birds of Prey is not on this year.
Prey.
Damn, Birds of Prey. Yeah.
Craziness. Yeah, you're wrong. Bad list.
Terrible list, actually.
Like, yeah, it's atrocious. The comments have been killing this thing.
Yeah, they were.
Well,
but that is all, ladies and gentlemen. Is there a movie of the week?
For me, there is. I don't know. I don't think you guys wanted to watch it though. Minions, Monsters and Minions.
Oh yeah,
Minions
definitely not watching that. Yeah, you got that one.
Definitely.
You want to watch
it's
that?
good.
I asked you a question. It's a good movie. You said
you want to watch that.
Yeah, it's not answering my question. I'm checking what's coming soon right now.
I just have no desire to watch that.
Y'all don't want to go see Jackass?
Imagine the people that said it. Imagine the people. Damn, Jackass. I do want to watch that one. That one actually has a high Rotten Tomatoes score, I think.
That's crazy.
But imagine the people that said that I just don't want to watch Toy Story 5.
I mean,
damn.
I had seen all the Toy Stories. I haven't seen a single Minions movie.
You've seen Despicable Me, though.
No, I haven't.
You're lying, bro.
I have not seen Despicable Me.
That's crazy.
Why?
Because
it's not even a top 10 animated movie of all time.
Some people think it is.
It needs to be top 10 for you to watch.
They're wrong, though. I mean, no, but I'm not missing out on nothing.
How do you know that if you haven't seen it?
Because then it would be a top 10 movie of all time.
You just saw the list that somebody posted. It's on somebody's list.
You ain't finding nothing?
Nah.
That's the only movie out is Minions?
Yeah, that's watchable.
They said it's good. I don't know. They said it's good.
They also said Megamind 2 was good.
Who the fuck said that?
You can't jump into a universe 8 movies deep.
You can, because this is with the Minions. This ain't got to do with nothing else.
Man, let's go rewatch Backrooms.
Damn.
All right. Well, I don't know about a movie of the week. Cody's not making a decision whether he wants to watch it or not.
I'm looking.
We'll keep you guys updated. But go check out the socials. The growth has been insane recently. Instagram, we are in the algorithm crazy. Really, every other post does numbers. So shout out to everyone that's new joining the LFG family, whether it's on YouTube or one of the socials. Glad to have you guys. And I guess that is it. By the time you guys see us next, we'll officially be in July. Spider-Man at the end of the month.
Dang. I don't think Cody got his tickets yet.
Pick that up.
The Odyssey before that.
The Odyssey, yeah, before that. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
July is here.
They haven't had a 3-hour in a long time.
Yeah, there was a lot to review.
Dang. All right. Well, there you guys go. Another episode in the books. Let us know what you guys thought about anything we talked about in today's episode. It was a longer one, so there is definitely a lot of thoughts and opinions to give your thoughts and opinions on. So definitely drop those down in the comments below. While you're down there in the comments, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. That would be much appreciated. For our audio listeners, don't forget to hit 5 stars. That too would be much appreciated. Audio listeners, I did it again, but this time it was not my fault. My AC busted and I was not coming into the studio to go edit, or to go upload and things like that. So I apologize for that. But this week I will backlog everything and everything will get uploaded. Shout out to you guys for watching those, because I know you guys did that the last time. So thank you so much for that. But they will be up there pretty soon. Thank you. But yeah, in the meantime, keep it locked here to LFG, where we got you covered on anything and everything in pop culture. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Bye.